All right, and we're live. How's it going, bro?
Not too bad, man. I am freezing. I do not do well in the cold weather, so
Oh,
just
really?
trying to, yes, bro. I cannot stand. I can't take it. I can't take it. I have to bundle up. I sleep in my hoodies. So,
Oh, damn.
yeah,
Then yeah, that's pretty bad.
I can't do it. I mean, it's cool because in one way, I guess it kind of feels like Christmassy,
Mm-hmm.
but yeah. And then it also sucks because at work we still have to take the kids outside, and I
Oh
kind of
no.
would rather it honestly be really hot. Some people prefer the cold to the heat, but not me.
Damn. Well, that's brutal. I kind of thrive in the cold, to be honest.
I
That's
cannot do
this
it.
is my time of the year.
Mm-mm-mm. Yeah, it's not for me. It is not for me, man.
Yeah. I probably You can probably tell I'm like looking up right now. I just got a screen installed yesterday because I had nothing to do. So I
Oh,
mounted
nice.
a TV that I had, and
Oh, sick.
yeah. So that way I'm not looking down the whole time, but now I'm just looking
Yeah.
up. So
Well, nice, nice.
gotta pick your battles, I guess. But yeah, welcome to the Cinecast, everybody. It's been a little while. Kind of had a crazy schedule with like work and stuff, and it's doing a lot of video editing stuff on the side. So been a little busy with that, but finally have some free time. So yeah, there's been a lot of movie stuff going on. Um, Especially
Yes.
with the whole Netflix
Netflix,
buying Warner
bro.
Brothers, which I'm not the biggest fan
It's
of.
over. We're I know Paramount's trying to outbid them still, I saw, but either way this goes, even if Paramount is to outbid them, it's pretty scary for movies, I think, in general.
Yeah, I mean Netflix won the bid. Um, oh, there we go. Yeah, Netflix won the bid, but yeah, Paramount is apparently retaliating and they're
Mm-hmm.
trying to get it back.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see. I keep hearing that there would be government control. I don't know how that works. If Paramount
Yeah.
got it, I don't
Yeah.
know which one I would really want. I don't want either studio to own it. I actually would have preferred either Universal or Apple. I don't think
Mm,
Apple is interested, but Universal is one.
mm.
And they would at least like maybe put some DC stuff in their parks, which would be kind of cool.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And I just feel like they have less like franchises, so maybe that would be better. I don't really know. We'll see. But
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Netflix, I just don't trust them. I feel like they say they're going to honor theatrical releases. I don't think they will. I think they're going to put everything on streaming. Maybe DC will stay in theaters because I think they're still letting James Gunn run that. And that might be something he really wants. But other than that, I just don't see them committing to theatrical.
Mm. Yeah. Yeah, I agree. I think I know they said they're going to like have a couple of movies screen in theaters, but I think they're just gonna do kind of like what they did with K-pop Demon Hunters or Stranger Things and just have like a really, really limited release. And then eventually it's just gonna go straight to the platform. Um, or best case scenario, maybe they will have movies in theaters, but only for like the first couple of years. And then eventually they'll all just go straight to Netflix so that you have to watch from home. So yeah, it looks like the movie going experience is kind of in trouble.
A little bit. I mean, there's still other studios that put movies in theaters. It's not like Warner
Mm-hmm.
Brothers is the only studio, but they're a big one. So
Mm-hmm.
it is a little concerning. Um,
Yeah.
yeah, I don't want it to happen.
Yeah.
But
Especially
we'll
because
see.
theaters are
Maybe.
struggling. Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, they're struggling big time. We'll see how it plays out. Yeah, I wonder like if they actually will honor it. And I have heard that movies that go to theaters, they do better on streaming than movies that went straight to streaming. Because you
Mm-hmm.
see a movie on there that was in theaters, you're like, oh wow, this is like a premium movie. You know, this is a movie that
Mm-hmm.
has some value to it because it was
Mm-hmm.
in theaters. So
Mm-hmm.
um I don't know. bunch of, you know, billionaires just wanting to purchase everything, getting kind of sick of it.
Yeah, yeah. I can see how some movies that go to theaters do better on streaming. But so I see that working out for Netflix if they release it still just limited, and I can still see it hurting like I know like Frankenstein was in theaters for a couple of I don't know how long it was, maybe like a couple of weeks. And then I think it's doing well on streaming. I'm not really sure honestly, but um in the long run I do see that helping Netflix, especially when they get to a point where they're not showing them in theaters at all anymore so that you don't have a choice. But yeah, I don't really know, man. I don't understand how. I don't know. I guess Netflix wouldn't have a monopoly yet, but it's the same thing like with Disney, the issue I had a couple of years ago because they bought up Hulu and Fox, and I don't know, man. I think it's important to have different ownership of different studios so that they're not the same movies with the same voice. Because I mean, right now with Disney, everything feels a lot the same, so it's pretty unfortunate.
A little bit, yeah. I mean, I do like what they're doing with Alien and Predator, but they also
Mm-hmm.
do a lot of stupid stuff like all their live action releases. Um, yeah, I think we're kind of heading in the direction of more independent films or maybe even like newer studios,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
which maybe that could be good for the theater industry if they start putting out good movies. I know,
Mm-hmm.
like, I think Zachary Levi started his own studio.
Really?
Yeah, he had like, I think he's having his own studio built in, I don't know where, like maybe it was like New Mexico or something like that.
Hmm.
I don't think it's in California, but yeah, that has some potential. I just don't trust any of these like big corporations. They just put out bland content. When stuff is put out by these, corporate heads, like these executives, they don't have any creativity. They just look at the numbers and see what does well, and that
Mm-hmm.
influences their decisions to make something.
Mm-hmm.
And
Mm-hmm.
it's getting really bland from a lot of
Yeah.
studios.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. Honestly, it's mostly just upsetting for me. I won't say mostly, but it's largely upsetting for me from like a nostalgia point of view, I guess. Because I'm just gonna miss seeing Warner Bros, man. I yeah.
Yeah, I mean, they might still show like the logo and
Mm-hmm.
everything. I
Hmm.
mean, they'd be stupid not to. It's such a
Yeah.
famous brand. I don't want to see HBO go away though.
I don't want to see that either.
It's just I don't know. It might they might not get it honestly because the government is showing a lot of resistance toward it.
Mm.
Paramount's really fighting for it. I mean, of course, I wouldn't want Paramount to have it either, but they're at least committed to putting movies in theaters, and they don't really have a lot of big franchises right now. Like
Mm-hmm.
Transformers isn't doing big numbers. Ninja Turtles and Sonic, like that's all you got, you know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we'll see, but
Yeah.
yeah, it's just unfortunate. I finally finished Stranger Things though,
Okay. Okay.
or volume one of season
Mm-hmm.
5.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Mm-hmm.
it's interesting. I like that this one isn't. It doesn't have as much filler as season
Mm.
4.
Mm.
I mean, of course, the first episode is a little slow, but then it gets into it,
Mm-hmm.
um, and then it just stays focused from there. And I
Mm-hmm.
like that the characters are actually staying together for the most part. They're not all split up, so that's
Mm-hmm.
cool.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just waiting for them to kill off Robin because she annoys the shit out of me. Every scene she's in, she serves no purpose to the story. Like,
Yeah,
ugh.
yeah, my brother also wants her out of here. I okay, so the character that I do not like the most, honestly, is probably honestly Miss Wheeler. I
Oh,
just don't
Nona
like her.
Ryder.
No, Miss
Oh
Wheeler's
yeah.
yeah, Nancy and Mike's mom. She's in the hospital now. I don't like her because I feel like they're trying to redeem her, and I just don't. I don't know if you remember, but in season two, like she's basically a pedophile. Like she tried to freaking go on a date with Billy,
Oh yeah, I
Max's older
remember
brother.
that. That
And I'm
was
like,
weird.
isn't this woman a predator?
Yeah.
And now they're trying to make it like, oh no, she's a good mom. And I'm like, I don't know, man. I get it, but after that, I was like, I'm cool on her. They could have made the dad the cool character since I feel like, Miss Wheeler is pretty questionable. But yeah, Robin, my brother hates Robin. I as far as the group of kids go, I'm really mostly interested in like Mike, Elle, Will, and Lucas. I like Dustin, but I do think we're starting to spin our wheels with like Dustin and Steve's relationship, Steve and Nancy, Steve and Jonathan, Jonathan and Nancy, and all of that. Um, but they're still, I mean, all in all, pretty compelling characters, all of the kids. Um, but Robin is probably the weakest link out of all of them, outside of Jonathan. I think Jonathan has like such little to do that they had to throw in a, I don't know if we're doing spoilers, but
Oh yeah, we
I'll
can do
just say that
spoilers.
we are.
Yeah, we can do spoilers. It's been out long enough.
They gave him a ring like he's gonna propose to Nancy, and I feel like that's genuinely because he has absolutely nothing to do.
Yeah, he kind of feels like a character that's just there because he's been there from the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
And it is kind of like that with some of the characters now.
Mm-hmm.
It's like you got to find something for them to do, and
Mm-hmm.
it's like at that point, why are they even here? You know?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Um, yeah, I do think the show probably should have ended with season 4. Because if you think about it, they really could have ended it with that. Like if they actually killed Vecna at the end, whenever they
Mm-hmm.
set him on fire, and
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, they could have found a way to wrap up that storyline.
Mm-hmm.
But it's a very successful show. People that I know, they've been kind of iffy on season 5
Mm-hmm.
so far.
Mm-hmm.
But I think these last 2 episodes will be a big hit. I think just because it's only 2 more episodes and it seems like they're not leaning into filler so much.
Mm-hmm.
So it'll be interesting, especially with Will um basically having the force now.
Yes,
We'll
yes,
see
yes, yes.
how that goes.
Yeah, I know
Uh,
it's so those two episodes come out on Christmas and then the finale comes out on New Year's Eve. The finale is going to some theaters. So,
yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing it in theaters. I wish more shows would do that, but I guess it has to be a really big show like Stranger Things.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Yeah, a lot of them have sold out already apparently. Um, but yeah, I think it feels like so I know a lot of people are not big fans of season two. I love season two. Season two's actually really the season that got me into the show.
It's underrated for sure.
I think so. I think so. I love season two. And that was largely Will's season. And I'm hoping that season five kind of, I know we're trying to tie up all the loose ends here, but I do hope it goes mostly in that direction too. And I hope it focuses a lot on Elle. It's kind of doing an interesting balancing act where they're trying to tie up all the loose ends and redeem several characters. Like we're redeeming Miss Wheeler, we're redeeming Eight from inarguably the worst episode of the entire show. She shows up and it's like, so we're gonna try to redeem her too. Um,
That was the biggest filler episode.
it was crazy that that episode was. I feel like that's the main reason why people hate on season two, which I understand.
When I
But
rewatched the show, I skipped that episode.
I would never watch that episode again.
Mm-mm. It serves no purpose.
It serves no purpose. I guarantee you, whatever they do with her, I'm still never rewatch. I'm still not rewatching that
Hmm.
episode. I don't care what she's doing. But to me, so far, I do feel like season five is the weakest. I think it's got the weakest dialogue. Something feels kind of stale at first for the first two episodes. I noticed something, it's kind of weird, but they use the word theory a lot. I don't know if you noticed that, but it kind of feels like the script needed a couple more passes. I don't like the. I get that the. I personally don't think the kids look too old, except for Holly, because she's supposed to be like 10. She's not. But I didn't like the time skip because the ending of season 4 had this crazy impending apocalypse feel where the ground's open and there's fire and portals open all over Hawkins. So you're thinking, oh shit, Hawkins is going to be under like the occupation of the Upside Down and Vecna's army, and the Upside Down is going to be in Hawkins. How are they going to? And when the season starts, it's just all taped up. I'm like, oh, okay. But
Yeah, they didn't know what to do with that. I was kind of
they
bothered by that too.
that bothered me so much. I was like, wow, that's so disappointing. Because instead of kicking things off with like an episode 5 type vibe, you're going through the motions that we already. It's got the same start that all the other seasons have, and it's just a bunch of them like chilling for some reason, despite what happened, and them going over a whole bunch of plans on a board. Like we're gonna go here. It's like super complicated. I'm like, what are we doing, man? I thought we were gonna have something, but the finale was crazy though. The finale made it all worth it because Vegna's a beast. The Demogorgons were tearing
It's gotten a lot more
everything up.
violent, which I like. It's
Yes, yes,
interesting.
yes. The final like 20 minutes it made that whole season so far like, yeah.
Oh yeah, got a lot of Arizona there.
Dude, I don't want to do this.
you
I
you
don't
don't
want to
want to
do
drink
this.
Arizona?
Fuck no. Not this much, no. But I have to. It just has a certain amount of carbs. I have a bench press competition coming up on Sunday, and
Mm,
the guy who won the last one is 240 plus pounds. So I'm like, damn it. I gotta do what I can to freaking
gotta
carb up
catch
and
up.
try to get like 10 pounds up. So yes, I feel sick. Once this week is over, I'll probably starve myself for a couple days.
That's fun. Um,
Mm,
uh, what was I gonna bring up? Oh, so for movies that I saw in November, did you ever see Predator Badlands? You didn't
never
see
got
it?
around. I didn't get around to that one.
That might be one of my favorite movies this year, to be honest. It's definitely making my top 10.
Mm, mm,
Um, there's little things in it that you could consider like Disney-ish, but it's not like something annoying.
mhm,
You would know what I'm talking about.
mhm,
But it's not like they Disneyfied the Predator or anything like
mhm.
that. The Predator is still the Predator. I would be pissed if they did that.
Yeah, yeah.
But no, the action and story, it's like really good, and it's still a very serious movie.
Mm,
Um, it's some of the other creatures that they have in it that you could maybe consider a little Disney-ish at times.
mhm,
Um, but again, nothing that ruins the movie, luckily.
mhm,
Um, I'm excited for future movies. I like that this is a different take on the Predator, which I feel like they needed to do
mhm,
because that franchise was kind of getting stale.
mhm.
So this movie is just really refreshing. Um, I saw Wicked recently too, and I'm not a big musical guy, but I
Yeah.
did like the first one.
Mhm.
Second one, not as good. And
Okay.
I saw it in a theater where like there was a family that wouldn't shut the fuck up. And now I
Mm,
understand your
mm.
pain because
I
I
don't
was
know.
I was ready to
Mm.
get up and put these kids in a chokehold. Like, and it's not even a movie I was excited to see. I was
Yes, man. It's just rude.
but it's just like I'm not loving this movie and you're making it worse.
Right, right, right.
And the kids had their parents with them. That was the thing that pissed me off the most.
Yeah, yeah,
Parents
yeah.
aren't
They
doing
just
shit.
didn't care. It's crazy.
Yeah. Luckily somebody in the theater got up and complained and a theater employee told him to shut up.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
That's Cinemark for
Wow.
you.
Yep.
Of that AMC
Every time I say,
bullshit.
mm-mm, mm-mm-mm.
I should be
But
sponsored by Cinemark.
every time, man, every time I had a bad movie experience where I had to tell somebody to be quiet, it was at a Cinemark. So,
Oh, really?
hmm
Oh, I thought you said it was AMC.
uh, it was. Let me see. Where's my poster? Okay, hold up. So I went to The Conjuring. It doesn't say. I thought it would have said on this poster. All right, cool.
Oh
Uh,
damn,
I don't remember then. I'm pretty sure it was a Cinemark, but it was pretty
damn.
bad. Yeah, yeah. Whatever theater it was, I usually go to the AMC close to my house. I do like this AMC that I go to now. Whichever theater this was, I kept going there, and I went there for Weapons. I went there for The Conjuring, and both times I had to tell people like, listen, I'm about to have a problem. But
Yeah,
yeah, we never had employees come in though. I didn't complain, I guess, to the theater. So
yeah. And at some theaters, employees just won't do anything because they don't want to deal with conflict. It's like that's
yeah,
kind of part of working at a movie theater, like you're gonna have to
that's
do
part
that
of it.
shit sometimes.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, yeah, I think honestly, what they should do is make it where concessions don't need employees. Like find some sort of way where like you have something that like serves people their popcorn and you use a touch screen to order your food
Hmm.
and have your employees be in the theaters making sure
Hmm.
people are being quiet.
Yeah,
And you probably get a lot more people signing up for that job. It's like, hey, you get to stand in this theater for a couple hours, watch the movie, just
yeah,
make sure people are quiet and you
yeah.
get
Make sure.
paid whatever,
Yeah,
like $10 an hour. Probably a
yeah,
lot of like high schoolers and college students would want to do that job.
yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, probably.
But when you have to be the one doing concessions and dealing with people's bullshit, it's a little different.
Yeah, yeah.
I
I
had a
feel like,
lady I had a lady get mad because she wanted to use an expired coupon. I was like, "Well, it's expired. You can't do that."
yeah, yeah.
And she was pissed because I don't
I,
even remember like her reasoning for why she could still use it.
yeah, yeah.
It's
That's
like,
why I can't do any type of service job anymore, man. People are just ridiculous. I don't know how you make it to that point in life where at your big age you don't understand why using an expired coupon is not gonna work. And it's also like, for some reason, every time I worked a service job, nobody seems to understand that I'm just doing my job. Like people will be like, "That's a stupid rule," and I might even agree with them, but I'm like, "Sir, I'm not the manager, man. That's the rule, though." You know what I mean?
yeah, I've noticed my sarcasm comes out when I'm at jobs like that.
Oh, really?
Sometimes, yeah, like, yeah, I'm sorry I make all the rules for this giant corporation. As you can
Yeah,
tell, I
I
run AMC and I make the rules for
right, right. Yeah, it's crazy.
shit like that.
Yeah, people, man, I can't do that anymore. I can't. So I don't
Mm-mm.
even. Plus, honestly, people are crazy too. You just never know. People are crazy. Like my brother hates. Well, just those two times I had to tell people to be quiet because they're like, bro, what if they like turn around and freaking, you know what I mean? Like, it's
Mhm.
not like there's any real security in movie theaters. So,
No.
but yeah, so,
It'd be
but
nice though.
it would be nice. I honestly thought that was gonna happen after the whole Dark Knight thing, which was like 15 years ago now. But the only time I saw any kind of police presence at a movie theater was when the first freaking Joker movie came out.
I remember that,
For
yeah.
no reason, for no reason.
I went to, it was one of the Star Cinemas, and as soon as you walk in, you see, like, a jacked police officer
Yes,
standing by the box office booth. I'm like, "The
yes.
fuck are we doing?"
That's what my brother and my parents said. I was in Waco at the time, so it was like posters everywhere. Um, but yeah, my brother went to this Star Cinema and he was like, "Bro, there's like police here for Joker," and I'm like, "That's nothing really even happened in that movie." They were talking so high, like I don't mean nothing happened as it like I love that movie, but I mean for people to be panicking like that, that was definitely just part of the marketing. That
Oh,
was
for
part of the
sure.
marketing, because
When you feel like it's a dangerous experience, you wanna
yeah,
go.
yeah,
It's like, "Oh,
yeah.
I heard people might die. You wanna go watch it?"
Yes. Yes. I was like, whoa, okay, interesting.
Yeah, it's
But
weird, but it
it,
worked.
yeah, I don't know how,
And
but
I think it is partly because of the Dark Knight thing, because
yeah.
went the guy that went to that theater was dressed up as the Joker, so
Mm-hmm.
that could be
Mm-hmm.
it, but
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
yeah, no, that was definitely a marketing thing.
Yeah.
if I owned a theater, I would make it where as soon as somebody's being loud in the theater, there'd be a red dot that shines on them, and you hear like a
Like a
voice.
little.
Yeah, it's like
Oh shit.
you have
Uh-oh.
5 seconds to shut the fuck up.
Look, uh-oh.
Yep.
I guarantee you some of that wouldn't even work for some people. Some people are so ballsy. People be trying to show off and stuff for their girlfriends. They'll be like, "You won't do it." Like I'm telling you, like at that weapons movie, this guy kept doing it was for the first like 30 minutes. I had to turn around finally. The only way I could get them to stop was I had to tell them to both be quiet. I was like, "You be." I felt bad, but I was like, "You be quiet," and I pointed at his girlfriend. I was like, "You be quiet too." But
Damn.
yeah, no,
I had to call
eh,
him out.
I had to.
That's
And
the
then I
thing.
ended up hating the movie.
You shouldn't be the one having to do that. There should be somebody there to do
No.
that for you.
Yes, yes. It
It's
was
like, why
ridiculous.
go to the movies if you're gonna talk?
1/3 of the whole movie going experience, and it's like, dude, if it was an IMAX movie, man. So it's like one ticket for me, one ticket for my brother. I don't know if he got one for our friend, but we went to dinner, we went to Pluckers. So let's just say those two IMAX tickets is like $48. Dinner's
Mhm.
like what, 50 something, 60 something. So we're at 100. Gas 120. If you get concessions, maybe like some popcorn and some drinks, like for The Conjuring, we got like the posters were free because it was IMAX, but we got like the $50 Annabelle popcorn bucket. We got all kind of stuff. It was like a $200 night, and you're gonna get up in here and just start talking like, bro, hold on. We spent $200 on this night alone. You will shut the fuck up. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know if I have to make you shut the fuck up, but I did not spend $200 to come and hear you talk to your little girlfriend. It's ridiculous,
Mhm.
ridiculous. So
Should be a policy. Like you can knock somebody out if they start talking.
it should be. It should be. It's ridiculous. I feel like that absolutely would be warranted. I know. You just know if it were on the news though, it would be like somebody attacked this poor person in the movie theater, and that's not what happened. That's not
Mhm.
what happened. If you add that this person wouldn't shut the fuck up, I feel like that's deserved. But
I saw a story. Some guy, I think it was like in Boston or something. He was at the movies. Um, he was at like an AMC or something, and he was in a theater, and it was a bunch of teenagers that wouldn't shut up. So he went to the theater staff to complain to make them be quiet, and the theater staff did nothing.
do it.
Yeah, but no, what's crazy is when he left the theater, those teenagers jumped him.
Oh no.
Yeah,
Oh, I thought you were gonna say so
I'm like,
he like fought them. That's crazy.
yeah.
Really? So he
I
must have
think
been
they
an
got
older guy.
maybe, yeah, like 40s or 50s. Not old, but
Okay,
if it's a
really?
bunch of teenagers and you're like,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah. Oh, what the fuck? See, that's the other
and
thing is like people are
I would
so
be ready
crazy.
for them.
No, yeah, I probably would just be seeing red
My
at that point.
my rage for people to talk in the movies would overcome all three of
Yeah,
them. I would become like I'd become
it
John Wick if
no,
they came at
absolutely.
me.
I would be so mad, bro. Honestly, it doesn't even matter if I lost that fight. It's just you just have to feel me, bro. I can lose the fight,
Yeah.
that's fine, but we need to fight.
Oh
We
yeah.
have to.
Got to get a few
That's
punches in.
I had to get a few. Yeah, no, I don't have to win the fight, but you will by the end of that fight be like, wow, I will never fight that man again.
Mhm.
But
Exactly.
yeah, I'm not doing that again. Shit. I got out of that one, but Lord have mercy, it was a fight for you. I actually saw I saw Wicked. Let's see. I saw Wicked a couple weeks ago. And I actually people were pretty respectful in that movie. The only time I heard anybody in that movie was when they were crying. So I do think that some of it is the genre. Like I think horror movies attract a bunch of like bad actors. I don't know if it's a lot of like teenagers or
Typically, yeah, because
drunk
those are
people or
like
what, but
because I feel like horror movies were a much bigger deal. Not a bigger deal, but like when I was in school
whoa,
growing up, like going to
hello?
see a scary movie. Oh, can you hear me?
Yo, hello?
Hello?
Hmm,
Hold up.
hmm.
Let me see. I can hear you.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Hmm.
Can you hear me?
Hmm. You hear me?
I hear you. Uh, can you see me at all? Having some technical difficulties here.
Hmm.
Can you hear me at all?
Let's see. Okay. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you. Uh,
Hmm.
might be an issue on your end, maybe. Damn.
Hmm.
You still can't hear me?
Hmm.
Hold up.
Hello?
Hello? Is my
Hmm.
Wi-Fi being shitty?
Hmm.
Can you see me now or hear me?
Yes, I can. Hold on, let me get out of the chat. Okay. I can't see you, but I can still hear you.
Oh, you can't see me at all?
Hmm?
You see me at all?
Uh-uh.
Let me try again.
It might like it's just maybe it's just not split screen on my end.
Um, oh, maybe.
There
Oh,
we
there we
go.
go.
Okay.
Cool.
All right. Let's see. Cool. But yeah, I was saying I don't know if I saw Wicked and everybody was pretty respectful. Like the only I didn't hear anybody interrupting. I just heard like sniffling, like crying. So I feel like the horror genre kind of attracts like some pretty bad actors. Like I think it attracts like a younger crowd, maybe a crowd that's been doing some drinking beforehand. And I think Wicked will bring maybe people who want to sing along, but that's all you'll get. Like horror, I think invites a lot of people who want to participate and people who want to react. Um, so I do think part of it is the genre too.
Yeah, and I don't even think I've dealt with it like at superhero movies or anything like that.
Hmm.
But yeah, horror movies sometimes, but Wicked was the one exception.
Really?
Well, I
Yeah,
have dealt
yeah.
with it at some kids movies because
Really?
there's always like some middle schoolers or something, or there's kids with their
Hmm.
parents and their parents aren't doing shit.
Yeah, 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 yeah,
Um,
yeah, yeah.
yeah, if I'm gonna see like a kids movie with my wife, I try to go when I know not gonna be anybody there because I don't want to hear these
Hmm.
dumbass kids.
Yeah, 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 yeah. I think,
But it's kind of hard because it is a kids movie, so like you're gonna see them there.
yeah. The only time, okay, I don't see you again. I don't know if it's just not showing a split screen though.
Okay, was it doing that before?
Yeah,
Okay, I was trying to make it where I just saw you on my screen. I'll figure
got
that
you.
out another time. I was just trying not to see myself
Okay,
because I keep
yeah.
looking up,
Oh, gotcha, gotcha.
but
The
oh well.
mhm. So it's yeah, I see us both now. The
Okay.
I think for the only Marvel movie where somebody was talking was Black Panther, but that was still back when all of those movies were hitting 1 billion, so the theaters were full and people were
Hmm.
really, really into it. So, like, as soon as somebody opened their mouth, you just hear all across the theater. Like, you don't know if this person was asking for help or what, but and then unfortunately, it was at Star Cinema, so one of the people working there came to give someone their popcorn, no, their drinks, and they tripped over another one of the servers because it's dark and you can't see them, and they fell and dropped all the food everywhere. People were still like, shh,
Damn.
and I felt so bad. But sometimes with Marvel movies, especially back when they were still popping, people were so quiet. I don't want to say to a fault, But like when we watched Endgame, it was at a theater we'd never been to and we never went again. It was a really nice like luxury theater. I don't even remember what it was called, but Captain America, he picked up the hammer, which of course I've been waiting for forever. I'm a Cap guy. And you only heard like a little here and there. I was like, all right. I think that kind of moment, like 10 years in the making, there could be a little bit of applause, but yeah,
Yeah, I saw an early morning showing, and there were people,
yes.
like, clapping, but it wasn't, like, the huge cheers. I saw
Yeah,
Infinity War on opening night,
yeah.
and that was, like, people were going crazy. You see
Really?
when Captain America showed up, because it was,
Oh,
like, an
really?
IMAX Thursday night,
Yeah.
but when you see the movie Friday morning, different story. It's
I
still,
s-
like still a lot of people, but, like, everybody's waking up, people
yeah,
just
yeah,
it's the older people, whereas, like,
yeah,
that night you're getting the younger crowd that's gonna freak out.
yeah, yeah. I saw both
So,
of them like a Saturday afternoon because I had to wait for my family, so not a
yeah.
bunch of reactions there, but
Yeah,
I
I usually
actually
get all that stuff on opening night.
opening night, yeah, yeah. I wish I did, but I actually really liked Wicked, by the way.
Did
I
you?
think it's I think it's because I don't like musicals, so I prepared myself to not like this movie. The first one was good, but it felt incomplete. And I know people love that play. It's good, but it was just super, super long to me. So, but I love The Wizard of Oz. Like I love The Wizard of Oz. So this movie really worked for me. I know Dorothy's like only kinda in it. You don't see her face, but I thought all
Mhm.
the stuff with Tin Man Scarecrow, I thought that was cool. And I
It's a
think
good
all of the
tie-in.
it was a good tie-in. And by the end, I was like, wow, that's actually really sad. I was actually like, wow, I'm actually kind of emotional. And I think all of the memes are just really funny because my brother and I keep sending each other memes of like Dorothy, she's panicking. They spent this whole time doing like the Scarlet Witch thing where they're like Elphaba's a good person. And she like threw Dorothy into the basement and there's so many memes of Dorothy's POV and it's just you're in a dark muffled basement and somewhere in the background you hear the witch who kidnapped you and the good witch who sent you on the journey like singing to each other and it's just really funny to me because there's no denying that's what happened is the funny part like 100% Dorothy is scared in a basement while those two are crying to each other having their little parting ways friendship song. Dorothy is like freaking out somewhere suffocating.
Just like, "What the fuck is going on?"
Yes, 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 that's so funny to me.
Yeah,
But
no, it's actually hilarious. When I saw it in the theater, I told you, like, there was the kids that were being loud. There was also some, like, teenagers next to me that,
mm,
like they were mainly just whispering, so I wasn't, like it was a little annoying at times, but nothing, like, I was willing to, like, tell them to shut up
yeah.
over, and they would also just laugh at, like, the weirdest parts, but they the part where the girl in the wheelchair gets crushed, they started cheering and clapping.
Yeah, I almost did too.
I started laughing because I was like, "That's fucking funny."
It is
Like,
funny. It is funny. I also hated her, so I don't blame them at all. I hated
yeah,
that character.
they laughed at moments that I don't blame them for laughing at. There was, what's the red-haired guy's name that turned into the Tin Man? Is it Beak or Buck?
Oh, yeah, Bach, right?
Buck,
Yeah.
where he, like, leaves and she goes, "Buck!"
Yes, that was funny.
Yeah, there's
The
people in
f-
my theater laughing at that because it's just kinda dumb.
Everybody was laughing at the moment where there was the freaking Elphaba sex scene. It didn't show anything, but she was like, "I'm feeling wicked." Everybody was like, "Oh shit, that's nobody was
And then
expecting
it
that."
just cut to him with his shirt off.
Yes, yes, yes.
You're
Everybody, there was
like,
just a
"Oh,
bunch
this
of
is P"
uncomfortable.
you're like, "This is
Yes,
PG. This is"
yes, yes. There were just a bunch of uncomfortable laughter. But yeah, but I thought it was a good movie. I do feel bad for the actresses though, because I don't know if you saw pictures of them. I'm not really sure what's going on there.
with the anorexia.
Yes, dude. Have you seen that?
I don't I don't know if that's because of the movie, if the director was like, "You guys aren't allowed to eat," or
Hmm. I don't know what it was, but
Ariana
something.
Grande has gotten
Did you
yeah.
see? It was her, Cynthia, and Michelle Yeoh. Even Michelle Yeoh, man.
Oh, her too? She's gone. Damn.
Yes, it
I've
was.
seen the memes and they're pretty fucked up. They're
Oof,
like
yeah.
Wizard of Ozempic
Oh yeah, Wizard. I saw that one. I saw that one. Yeah,
or
yeah, yeah.
the feed area on a Grande charity.
Oh dang, I haven't seen that
I'm like,
one.
damn,
Damn.
y'all gotta
Yeah,
chill.
that's
It's
crazy. I don't know what happened, man, but it's weird. Like all of them before the movie, it's just weird because there was already that Wizard of Oz is like a cursed movie thing because of all the
oh
stuff with
really?
the yeah, because on the original movie, apparently, like I think the original Tin Man actor got sick because like the paint they used for him like had lead or something in it. And
Damn.
then there was like somebody who I think killed himself on set. The Munchkins, they always like harassed Judy Garland and tried to like look up her skirt, and then Judy Garland, she ended up committing suicide.
Oh
So there was,
shit.
yeah, Judy Garland committed suicide. So there's
She was
already
the one
like,
that played Dorothy?
mm-hmm,
I had
mm-hmm,
no idea about that.
mm-hmm. So there's
Fuck the
already like this,
Munchkins.
yeah, the Munchkins were going crazy. Apparently there was a lot going on that set and with a lot of the actors. So people were already saying that's a cursed movie. And then just looking at this cast before Wicked and after Wicked, it just makes you go like, I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah.
So
I think that might be a could be a director problem or the studio is like, hey, y'all need to eat a piece of lettuce for your meal
yeah,
every day.
yeah,
I
yeah.
don't
I don't
know.
know. I, I have
'Cause, yeah,
no idea what
they're
it
looking kind of sick.
yeah, they do. They do.
Yeah.
I have no
So
idea what it is. But
I don't know. But hopefully they get better because that's insane.
yeah, yeah.
Um,
People were saying that movie's cursed. I know people were saying the original Exorcist was cursed because a lot of
yeah,
stuff happened on that set.
I believe that one because yeah, there's a lot of weird stuff and even the house that they filmed it at, right? Like people
Yeah,
get a weird vibe from it because you're making when you're I guess when you're making that sort of thing, a movie like that where all of those lines are repeated and you're doing stuff with like a cross and all these other things, maybe that kind of created that sort of
yeah,
environment, maybe like that kind of presence.
yeah, yeah,
If you
yeah,
if you believe in ghosts at all, like
yeah,
that's
yeah.
um did you hear that Scarlett Johansson's gonna be in a new Exorcist movie?
That's exactly where I was going with that. That's why I even
Okay.
brought it up.
I was
Yes.
looking at my topics. I was like, what else did I write down for today?
Yes, bro. Yes.
Yeah.
That's why I even brought it up. Yes, I saw that.
You know, I'm kind of like I don't think she's gonna bring more people to the movie.
No.
Because she's been in other movies and they bombed. Like being a big actor doesn't mean shit anymore.
She
You
is
just have
not
to
a
make a
box
good
office,
movie.
bro. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I mean, it can certainly help a little bit. I just hope they're not overspending on it because horror movies are meant to be low budget. But
Mm-hmm.
putting all that aside, I could see her being good in it. She
Hmm.
does well in those kind of roles where she's I don't know, facing some sort of like monster or something like that. Like I go back and think of the scene in the Avengers, the first one, where she's like trying to run from the Hulk, and you see that kind of fear.
Mm-hmm.
So if she's doing something like that with the Exorcist, then I think that would be cool. Unless she's
Mm-hmm.
playing an exorcist, I don't know.
I didn't even think about that. That
Yeah.
uh-uh.
I have a feeling she'll probably be like the mom or something though.
For sure. For sure. For
They
sure.
just need to go back to basics, do practical effects. Well, I
Yes.
did. Okay, I didn't even see the newest one, so I
Don't
can't
do it.
really say.
Don't
Oh, I won't. I won't,
do
because
it.
the trailers made it look really good.
They did.
Because what was it like? The girls disappear and they come back,
Yeah. Yes.
and yeah,
Yes. And that stuff was well done. Like the disappearance of the girls was interesting, but it is so rushed over, and everything after that, I was I was more upset. Yeah, I was more upset walking out of that movie than I was walking out of Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania. Like I was mad, man.
oh, was that bad?
Dude, it's
Damn.
disrespectful. It's disrespectful to the original movie. it's a fans of the original movie, to the original actors and actresses, to William Friedkin, who did the original movie, to Patrick Blatty, who did the book. Like, it's disrespectful to all of the Exorcist source. It was bad, dude.
And that's the thing I don't really understand is like, why do you need to go for nostalgia with these movies? Because with horror movies, you go watch it to see if this one's gonna be scarier than the last one. And that's all that matters. You don't have to bring anything from the originals, any characters, just make it scary as hell. Um, like even Alien, the newest one, Romulus, which I actually really like Romulus. They did some
Me too.
nostalgia stuff. I'm like, you don't need that.
Hmm.
It's it's a creepy movie. We just want to see crazy kills, good
Hmm.
story. You don't have
Hmm.
to bring nostalgia stuff back because people are here for the xenomorphs.
Right.
That's
Yep.
enough
Yep.
nostalgia.
That's enough, man.
You don't need to
Hmm.
bring back any characters or famous lines. But
Hmm.
I'm hoping this is a reboot.
Yes, it is. My understanding.
Okay, because yeah, they don't need to. For one thing, The Exorcist is such an old movie. Not everybody's seen it.
Hmm.
So if you reboot it, you can bring in a new audience, just try new
Hmm.
things with it, make it really creepy.
Hmm.
Um, I think they should go with like a really good director, like somebody that you would find like with A24.
Yeah.
If
So,
uh if the Philippou, am I saying it right?
yeah,
Yeah, if they made it, ooh,
that would be fucking terrifying. I
it
I would
would be.
I would be
I
sick,
would
bro.
pay I would pay $50 to go see that
No,
movie.
absolutely. You would
Like
not
I
walk
would
out that movie the same.
yeah.
I made a mistake. I don't think it's a reboot. Like, it's more of a. My understanding is they're just not going in the direction of David Gordon Green's trilogy or his planned trilogy. I think they're just scrapping all of what happened with Believer and they're doing something different now. So I don't think it's a reboot of the original Exorcist. Like, I don't think it's supposed to be like Reagan and Chris McNeil again. Um, I could see them doing a story kind of like the story that the movie or the book was inspired by is there was like a little boy who got possessed in real life, like an 11-year-old boy. I could see them
Okay.
doing that, but honestly, it's probably just scarier if it's a little girl. It just
Yeah,
is. They're little
especially when you
kids.
like give the if the little girl has the voice of a grown man, that's just so
Yeah,
much
that's
creepier.
scary.
Yeah, I don't think they need to reboot it with like the same characters. I just meant do the same kind of story where
Mm-hmm.
it's, you know, kid
Mm-hmm.
gets possessed and an exorcist has to intervene. That's
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
all you have to
Mm-hmm.
do. Just keep it simple and make it scarier
Yeah.
if you
Yeah. Yeah.
can.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So,
Yeah. It would also be scary because like I know in the first movie, the McNeil family, they're taking Regan to like the doctors, and the doctor, one of the doctors, he was like, I'm not really supposed to, say this because I'm a medicine practitioner, but he was like, have you considered like an exorcism? And she's like, what the fuck is that? And he explains it, and he's like, so it's a witch doctor because they're not Christian. And it'll be interesting seeing in this movie how like exorcisms aren't really a thing anymore, so they're really struggling to get help for their daughter. That'll be an interesting thing to kind of play around with.
oh, having in
Um,
modern day.
yeah, yeah. I know that. So I think he's just producing, but Mike Flanagan's involved because David Gordon Green sucks, so they got rid of him. Um and Mike Flanagan, I think he could do something interesting with it. And he's very much into like I mean, if you've seen Midnight Mass and
Midnight
Hill
Mass was really
House,
good.
it's
Yeah.
so that's still my favorite out of all of his shows, but he's very into like I guess like this grappling with like I don't know. He's a very monologue heavy, like deep thought guy who touches on things like faith, religion, existentialism, the meaning of life. Like they could do some really interesting things with him behind the production, I think, of an Exorcist reboot. So
Yeah, and I would like that because horror movies have evolved so much. Um, Blumhouse has been so hit or miss.
they're
More
evil. They're
more
evil.
miss than hit,
They are
in my
evil.
opinion.
Yes.
Um, so I'm hoping they start making more movies that are like, A24 or some neon. horror
Mhm.
movies that
Mhm.
are just a little more grounded and
Mhm.
um take themselves seriously, and they're not like these like cheesy campy movies, which some of those are fun sometimes. I don't mind those every now and then,
Mhm.
like
Mhm.
say like It Chapter 1.
Mhm.
That's a fun horror movie.
Mhm.
The fun ones are great sometimes, but like Black Phone 2, for example, was ass. That one
Hated
gets
that.
worse the more I think about it.
Mm.
um, so uh I don't know if you know it's a YouTube channel called That's a Bad Idea.
Mm.
You'd probably recognize them. They do like funny skits. Um he's made some the guy, his name's Curry Baker or Barker. He's made like a lot of funny skits, but he's also done some short films that are horror.
Mhm.
He actually has a movie coming out with Blumhouse.
Mm.
It's called Obsession, and it looks like
Mhm.
it's supposed to be like a horror thriller type movie. They have a trailer out. It looks interesting.
Yeah, I feel like I've heard of it. I don't know if I've seen the trailer, but I saw something about Obsession recently.
What's really weird is right now we're seeing a lot of YouTubers making horror
Yeah,
movies. It's mainly
yeah.
horror movies, which is
Yes, it
interesting.
is. Yeah.
But I'm wondering who else it's gonna work for.
Mhm.
Because what's their name? Raka Raka.
Yeah.
Their movies were excellent, like way better than you would have expected them to be. And then apparently Chris Stuckman's was
Chris
ass.
Stuckman. I didn't see that. I meant to watch it last night.
Okay. I mean, I'm curious about it, but I just keep hearing it's not good.
Really? Yeah, me too.
Yeah. Uh, I mean, it's like 50-50 for people, I guess. I think it's like 50% on Rotten Tomatoes. So,
I can't shake the feeling
um,
that the people who are saying it's good are the people who helped fund the movie or people who are friends of Chris's, though. I can't prove that, but I'm like, dude, it doesn't look amazing. You know what I mean? Like,
I've
I
seen
want to
people,
watch.
I've seen some people review it that are like really good friends of his. I'm
That's what I'm
like,
saying. Yeah.
I can't, I'm sorry, I just can't trust your review.
A
And
lot of I saw somebody. It wasn't Sean Chandler. Who was it? Somebody was like, so I'm gonna preface this by saying I'm a really good friend of Chris's, but that does not sway my opinion at all when I say this movie's really good. It's like, yes,
is
it
it Real
does.
Rejects?
I actually no, because I don't watch them anymore. I don't
Okay.
watch them anymore. Yeah, I stopped watching them. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't want to talk
So
shit about other YouTubers.
that's why,
I
yeah,
just,
yeah. I just don't
but
watch them.
yeah, I just reaction videos just aren't for me.
Some of the
And
reactors are really, really funny because they just do it in a really creative way. Like there's a channel called Struggle Nation, and they're so funny to me. They're so funny. And
okay.
I love watching all their when they were watching the original It movie, like every like 15 minutes for their review, like a red balloon would come floating into the camera. And
Oh,
like
that's funny.
they do like a little improv skit in all of their I don't know how they do it, but they're really funny.
So it's like
Um,
more creative.
yes,
With
yes, they're
Real
really
Rejects,
funny.
I've just noticed they're churning out content like 10 times
Yeah,
a day, it feels like. And
yeah,
I liked it when
yeah.
it was just the two guys,
When it was just the two of them.
Craig and John. It was just so much
Yeah,
better.
yeah,
Um,
yeah,
it was just
yeah,
simple. Um,
yeah.
but anyway, again, not trying to talk shit because I would hope to one day like
No,
have
I'm
like
not.
a video chat with them. But
Yeah. So
I
the
th-
only reason I stopped watching them and like Grace Randolph isn't because I don't like their content. It's just because I do like to watch channels like Struggle Nation, maybe like a C3
uh,
films or three because they're smaller. Like Real
yeah,
Rejects, I
it's
feel
a
like they've made it
preference.
now. Like they've made it. Grace Randolph, they made it. They're big in the industry now. So I like to support like the smaller channels and kind of see them grow.
Yeah, because a lot of times the big channels, they just I don't know, they just kind of fall off at some point
Hmm.
just because
Hmm.
they've done everything, you know.
Yeah, they've done it
I
all.
still watch some of their interviews and occasional podcasts,
Hmm.
'cause those are pretty good. It's just reactions,
Yeah.
they start to feel the same. But I
Hmm.
like Cosmonaut Variety Hour. Some of the
Yeah.
reactions, him and his he does like some reactions with his friends, and they're
Hmm.
like actually really funny because he puts like really
Yeah.
funny edits, and they did one for the new War of the Worlds,
Oh
and they were
shit.
like, "We don't even have to make fun of this. This movie's making
No.
fun of itself." It's so bad.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah, but, did you also hear that Scarlett Johansson is gonna be in the new
The
Batman?
Batman, yes, bro. She's every I heard she's trying. I didn't know it was confirmed yet.
Oh, well, I don't think it's confirmed, but
Mhm.
usually when these things get out, it ends up being true, I feel
She's trying to
like.
get her hands on everything.
Yeah, that one I was more conflicted about than The Exorcist
Yeah.
because I I think it's just because 'cause I've seen her in so much comic book stuff from Marvel.
Mhm.
Like, I don't really wanna see her in DC, but
Yeah.
people are saying she might be playing a villain role. But I'm like, who would you play? But, like, Poison Ivy is the only one I can think of, and they're not gonna do Poison Ivy, I don't think.
Yeah. Yeah.
And we already have Catwoman, so
Yeah. Yeah, I
it's
have
like,
no idea, man. She probably wouldn't even be a huge. Oh shit, they already did someone. They already did Sophia Falcone in the Penguin show, so never mind. I was gonna say she
yeah.
might be like a mobster person or somebody on like the Court of Owls, but I don't know, man.
I mean, it's possible. Man, I want them to do Mr. Freeze. Like, that's the
Yeah,
movie I want, but maybe they're saving that.
I don't know what they're doing, honestly. They've kept it pretty tight-lipped.
I
Um,
saw that, Zoe Kravitz, she's not even gonna be in the movie,
yeah, yeah,
apparently, which is really
yeah.
interesting. I'm like, "Why would you not?" Because they had a really good dynamic in that first movie, but I guess they're saving that for the 3rd
Mm.
because they
So
have to
that
bring her
one,
back at some point,
yeah, the third one will come out in 2042.
probably.
That's
If this
crazy,
whole, like, Netflix Warner Brothers thing delays the movie any further, I'm
bruh.
going to cancel my
There's no way,
Netflix
bro.
subscription.
No, immediately, immediately, immediately. Yeah, there's
You have
no
no
way,
idea
bro.
how mad I would be.
They can't delay this movie some more, dude. This Robert Pattinson, I'm pretty sure he's 40. Like he looks young, but I'm pretty sure he's 40 or 39. He's up there.
Yeah, I mean, he can play the role for a while, I think,
Oh
because
yeah.
actors age differently because 'cause they've got all these trainers and they're eating well
Surgeons.
and they drink blood. I don't know. They're eating babies or something, I
They're
don't
eating
know.
children. Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
but, it's just the whole staying in shape thing that he would have to do, so
Yeah.
I don't know, but
He's not really the kind of Batman to take his shirt off. I just think that I don't know. It seems like as actors age, they get more interested in doing other stuff. Like they don't feel like doing that. I don't know.
yeah, but the Batman is more of a it's not him, like, doing, like, a Marvel type role where
Yeah.
he's wearing, like, spandex and
Yeah, that's true.
doing something silly, like, it's actually a pretty
Yeah,
serious role. It's
that's
pretty
true.
mature. He just
Yeah.
happens to have the mask on that makes him look like a
Yeah.
bat, which is probably the silliest thing, but
That's yeah.
they make you take it seriously,
Yeah.
which is cool.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
So, I I just really hope I hope they get it right with the second one, but I believe in Matt Reeves. If he took this long to make this movie, it better be
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Absolutely. It better be,
So,
man. The the only thing is the like you said, I'm just scared because of what's going on with Warner Bros. Right now, and there's already been so many delays with the movie. I'd hope there's not any more interference, but it's feeling more and more like this movie's cursed.
a little bit, a little bit. I'm just, like, hoping I get to see it one day.
No, for real. I
I'm like,
kind
"Please
of
start filming it so I know it's gonna happen."
no, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, I don't even know if they're gonna make this movie anymore, man. I know, I don't know. I keep seeing like it's gonna start shooting in 2026. I saw spring 2026. I saw fall 2026. I have no idea what's going on. I saw something the other day and it was like anytime between 26 and 27, which is a huge window. And I'm like, dude, I don't
I
know.
thought I heard beginning of 2026. It was supposed to
Mm,
be the end of this year originally, but I think Robert Pattinson's
yeah.
doing the new Dune, which
Oh,
is
really?
interesting. The Dune movies are pretty good.
I haven't
I
seen
don't know if
any
you've
of
seen.
them.
They are movies that you kind of have to see in the theater, but you'll still like them at home. They're just very big, like
Mm-hmm.
grand movies. Like they're very the cinematography in them is just so good. The shots and
Mm,
stuff, and it's like it's just what you'd expect out of like a really high quality sci-fi movie.
mm-hmm.
It's not like overdone with like special effects or anything. They use a lot of practical stuff. It just looks like really well done.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I recommend it.
Yeah, I've heard nothing but good things, especially about the second one. I just never seen a Dune movie in my life, but I'll probably get around to watching it at some point because I do want to watch. I, I want to watch the third one because they're becoming like big events, and I don't want to feel like I'm missing out. Mostly,
Yeah, no, they're worth watching. Um,
Morning.
although I have heard the third book isn't that good, or a lot of
Oh,
people don't like the third book, but I think they're changing it a bit.
mm,
So we'll see. I mean, I think they have a plan for it. Denis Villeneuve, he's a really good director.
mm-hmm,
Have you seen Prisoners by any chance?
mm-mm. The one with Paul Dano and Hugh Jackman.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-mm.
Paul Dano, whenever they casted him as Riddler, that was the movie that made me like know, like, okay, he's gonna be really good as that.
Really, that's what I've heard.
He's even creepier in Prisoners, in my opinion.
Really,
10 times creepier, actually.
dang. I
Yeah.
heard he's like innocent though. I heard he just ends up being like some weirdo in that movie.
You just gotta watch it.
Okay, okay.
Yeah. Also, you got Hugh Jackman in it, being
Yeah,
Hugh Jackman.
yeah, yeah.
Um, but he's really good. And Jake Gyllenhaal is amazing
Jake
in that
Gill.
movie.
Mm.
Yeah. I'm surprised you haven't seen that one. That one's amazing. That's such a good movie.
Yeah, I haven't seen it. I've been hearing about it for years. I just never got around to watching it.
Yeah, it definitely goes on my list of like some of the best movies I think of all time. I might be overhyping it,
Really?
but it's really good. It's dark
Okay.
too. It's
Yeah,
very dark.
yeah. That's the thing. I think I keep hearing that, and every time I hear that, I start to like hesitate just because I do appreciate a dark movie. But if it's something like that one movie I told you about, man, that I won't
Okay,
shut up
it won't
about.
be it's not like that. It's just
Okay.
like yeah.
Whew. Okay, cool. All
You'll
right.
be okay, I promise.
Okay, cool. There's
Yeah.
some movies, especially like foreign movies, man, that I think genuinely like threaten like your mental health a little bit.
A little bit.
Some
You
of
can't
them.
always trust those.
You can't, bro. Like Martyrs, Martyrs is a bad one, but there's a movie called Irreversible. That's a movie that took me a while to get over. Irreversible. Um, yeah, that movie took a minute to get over, man. What else was
Damn.
there? Irreversible's bad. Like if you look it up, you'll see why. It's like what it's famous for and
You know
why
what
it's
movie I couldn't get over for like a day or two?
which one?
It's not even like a this well, I mean it's a little disturbing to me. Some people might like it. At work, at my job, they played the movie called Labyrinth with David Bowie.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Have you seen that?
Mm-mm, but I've heard of it.
Never watch it 'cause
Really?
it's okay, it's considered a kids movie. I just fucking
Okay.
hated it
Really?
to the point where I was ready to leave work early that day.
Because it was disturbing?
It's just no, well, okay, so a lot of the characters just look really disgusting because
Mm,
it's like practical puppetry type
yeah.
thing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not into that sort of stuff. And
Yeah.
it's like in a fantasy world, and David Bowie's basically a pedophile in the movie.
Oh, oh,
Pretty much,
what?
because he's trying to seduce this girl that's like 16 or 15,
Yeah.
played by Jennifer Connelly. It's
Mm.
really, really weird. And he steals a baby.
Oh,
And he's
dang.
supposed to be like this kind of whimsical character. I'm like, This dude's
Yeah.
still a baby, and he's trying to seduce a 16-year-old.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Music's good though. David Bowie made some good music for it, but he's also trying to hook up with a 16-year-old. So that's where I was like,
Yeah.
yeah, this movie ain't for me.
No. Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
it
Weird. Weird.
Watching the movie, I just knew from the start who had like the people that made this movie did a lot of drugs. There's no
Mm.
way that movie wasn't influenced by any sort of drugs.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know
Really.
which ones. Could have been crystal meth. I don't.
I never. I've never even knew what that movie was about. So.
Yeah, like I've seen the poster a billion times. It's David Bowie with like the weird hair, and he's holding like this glass orb.
Hmm.
But the
Hmm.
glass orb is what he tries to use to seduce her, and
Oh.
it's weird. It's really weird.
Yeah. I think I'll stay away from that one then. I'll stay away from
Yeah,
that one, man. I don't like. Yeah.
yeah. After that played, yeah, I was trying. I try not to criticize any movies that are played at my job,
Yeah.
but it's difficult for me. There's a part where Jennifer Connelly lands in like this whole like place of trash, and I was like, "Damn, she landed in Chicago." Nobody liked that joke.
But you said that
Nobody,
at work?
yeah,
Oh
nobody
shit.
liked that. People wonder why I'm so quiet. I'm like, that's why. I don't have a filter sometimes, so
It's not at
yeah,
the. Okay, wait. I think you got a different job. Okay, cool. That's
yeah,
funny. That's
yeah.
funny. Yeah,
Um,
but yeah,
so
man. Anytime there's a movie that's like, yeah, situations like that, I usually kind of I will start to avoid because I'm finding that they're just I can't watch those. Even like the show Baby Reindeer, if you've seen that, that was really disturbing to me.
is that okay? So is that the one where like I know that show's like from another country? Is it Sweden or something like that? Of course,
I
it's
don't
the
know.
foreign shows and movies.
That's what I
You
was
can't
saying, man. Anything
always
foreign,
trust
it's
them.
like it's really good. Baby Reindeer is really, really good. But it was so disturbing.
So from what I understand, isn't it like some lady shrinks a guy?
Shrinks a guy?
Isn't there like a guy that's like shrunken or something like that?
Mm-mm. Nah, Baby Reindeer is a real story about this comedian, and there's a
Oh, maybe I saw a poster or something where he was like, it looked like he was
yes.
a
So
tiny person.
there's a poster with her looming over him, and he's really small, I believe.
Oh, okay. So I thought the show
Yeah.
was like a fantasy
Uh-uh.
thing.
No,
Oh,
dude, it's a real story, and he's being like stalked by this woman. Um, and it just gets really dark. Not really even having anything to do with her. Yeah, it just, bro, I lost sleep over that show. It was dark.
damn.
Yes, it was dark. It was dark.
I don't know if I can watch that one.
A lot of people recommend it because it's really good, but I low key like don't recommend. I mean, I don't know. He's a really, hey man, props to the actor though, because the actor is playing himself like it's his story. The comedian Richard Gadd, he just chooses to play himself,
Damn. So he has to
and
relive the whole thing.
yes, some of the stuff he has to reenact, I'm like, oof, man. But
Damn.
yeah, very disturbing show.
Interesting. I'm watching Pluribus. You seen that show?
No, I've only seen the first 5 minutes, but everyone keeps saying I need to watch it.
It's actually really good.
Really?
It's really interesting. Yeah. Just the
Is it
concept of it.
is it coming out week by week, or is it a show to
Yeah.
binge week by week? Okay.
Um they're on episode 6 now, I think. And I think it's going to be an 8 episode season maybe.
Okay.
So, you could probably start watching it pretty soon.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it a lot. That and Severance, they're both Apple shows,
Apple.
which I
Mm-hmm.
was always against Apple having a streaming service. I was like, we do not need another company to start a streaming service. but their shows
Hmm.
have actually been really good to the point where I'm like, I'm okay with them having a streaming service if they're gonna keep
Hmm.
putting out really good content
Yeah.
because they keep
Yeah.
putting out stuff that's like super unique and interesting.
Hmm.
Um, so gotta give them props for that. Bro, even Chick-fil-A has a streaming service now. I'm not even joking.
Are you serious? I remember they said they were going
Yeah,
to, but I thought it was a joke.
I thought it I thought like no way they're actually doing that. And then I was on my TV the other day and there was an ad that popped up for a kids show and it said from like Chick-fil-Play or something like that.
Oh my
I think
God.
that might have been the service name. I was like, "Oh, they actually did it."
There's no way. There's no way. Well, I want them to
Yeah,
buy Warner Bros. Chick-fil-A.
I'd
I would
take
be
it.
okay with that. That would be hilarious. I would buy
You
that.
go see our
Their
movies,
menu would be some
you get a
free. Yep.
discount on chicken tenders.
They're
Hey,
saving up all.
that's a
I
good
would take it.
bundle.
I would take it, man.
Yeah.
That's
I feel
crazy.
like Amazon kinda has a good they have a pretty good setup for streaming. I mean, they don't put out a lot of stuff that I care about,
Yeah.
but, like, the fact that you sign up for Prime and you get the whole, like, shipping and all that, but you also get their streaming service,
Yeah.
that's where I understand getting that. Like, you're
Yeah.
getting a lot out of that compared to all the other
Yeah.
streaming services where you don't get
Yeah.
anything else.
That's the only reason why after a movie like War of the Worlds, people have not canceled Amazon because you're just getting so much out of it. Um, but I haven't
Again,
watched. They released another movie that sucks too, apparently. Um, I think it's called Playdate or something. I don't know. Kevin James is in it. I think Alan Richardson.
oh, yeah,
But
that one looks it
Amazon's
looks
tripping.
like it could be yeah, it could be dumb.
They said it's competing with War of the Worlds for worst movie of the year, and I really doubt that. I don't think anything is gonna come close. But
That one okay, that one looks comedic though. War of the
yeah,
Worlds is comedic and it's
because
not trying to be.
it's not trying to be. It's not trying to
Yeah.
be. Um,
Um,
I haven't
they
watched
have a
anything
new
on
one.
Amazon.
They have a
Have
new
they
one coming out. It's
movie?
the yeah, they have a new movie coming out. I think it's actually going to theaters as Chris Pratt,
Oh, where he's
where
like in the Vatican or something?
mm, I don't know if he's in the Vatican, but he's like trapped in a room
Nope, that's a
and he's
different one.
talking to like AI, like this AI lady that's he has
Oh,
to prove his innocence. Like that's how
oh,
trials are done in this world that he's in.
oh, interesting, interesting.
So it's like you have to look through all this footage online and all these different sources to prove you're innocent. It looks interesting, but it
Oh,
also looks like one of those
uh-oh,
movies where it's like you know, like
uh-oh.
a movie like Unfriended.
That's what they tried to do at War of the Worlds, where they just
Yeah,
have it
well,
all on.
whenever they show Chris Pratt sitting in the chair, it's not like a webcam. It actually is a movie.
Mm,
It's just you're gonna be looking at a lot of footage on the screen. I'm a little worried about how they do that.
yeah, I think I'll pass. Yeah, I don't want
I would still recommend watching the trailer because
to.
I'm probably not selling it as well as the trailer does.
Mm-hmm.
Um, it looks like could be interesting. I like Chris Pratt. Yeah, I just don't know if it'd be good or not.
I'll just after the year that Amazon had, I think I'll stay away. That footage stuff, and I don't know. I think their shows are good, but I haven't watched any of their shows recently either because I'm not caught up with Invincible. I never started The Boys. I just, I don't know. As big of a superhero fan as I am, man, and probably will continue to be, there is too much superhero content, dog.
My interest is definitely dying on some of that stuff. The Boys, I've watched all 4 seasons, and this is gonna be the final one. At this point,
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm gonna watch it.
Hmm.
I gotta see what's going on. But then they also have Gen V, which ties into it. I'm like, slow the fuck down.
There's so much, bro. One of my
Yeah.
students was asking me if I saw the little Supergirl teaser, and I know they have a trailer coming out this week, and I was like, I haven't seen that one yet, and I heard that Doomsday might have a trailer before Avatar, and it's like
They confirmed it's coming out with Avatar, but I think you have to see it in the theater.
it's gonna leak. They're gonna release. They
Well, it
always do
will.
that. They
It
will
will,
always do
yeah.
that. It's gonna come out at the same time. It'll be out on by Friday because it's gonna leak. But I gotta be honest, bro. I'm not gonna say I don't give a fuck, but I don't know how much of a fuck I give anymore, dude. It's just too much. I'm like, bro, I don't know.
Yeah. I I just want fun movies
I
for
I
me.
will say that the good
But
thing is it's got me into comics a lot lately.
yeah, for sure. And like I've said with comic book movies, it's mostly junk food, and then occasionally you get a
Yeah.
nice steak, like the
Yes.
Batman
The Batman.
or Logan or something like
Yeah.
that.
Mhm.
That's just how I see it. Um,
Mhm. Mhm.
and
Mhm.
I think with superhero movies, they just get kind of bland, and it's the same thing over and over again. I rewatched
Mhm.
Fantastic Four recently, and
Mhm.
that might be my favorite comic book movie of this year. I
It
like
is
that
for
more
me.
than Superman
Me too.
because
Easily. Easily.
watching it again, I'm like, damn, there's no forced humor in this at all.
None.
And the
None.
story is good. There's like this whole end of the world feel to it.
Yes.
The characters were written really well.
Yes.
Like, where the fuck was this the past 5 years?
They got forced to get their shit together because none of their movies cracked 500 million this year.
And
I
nobody went to see this one. And
No,
this one
that's
was
their
actually
fault.
good.
Their brand is fucked. Their brand is damaged. And then they waited too long because Fantastic Four is already a damaged IP. So you can't be a damaged brand in Marvel within a damaged brand in Disney and try to push out a movie like Fantastic Four that's already been damaged, right? Like so much over the years. Like that's on them. But that movie was good. That movie was good.
Yeah, and I think 2026 will determine a lot the direction they're going in. Spider-Man's going to do well, and I think Avengers will do well. I'm just wondering if it's going to bring people back because Avengers has to be like an event movie, and I saw that they're re-releasing Endgame in
I ain't
theaters.
doing that. I ain't doing that.
Oh, I'm not going to see it again because I can watch it at
Hell
home for
no.
free. But
Yeah, see?
they're trying to like say like go see it again so you can have that reaction. It's like well, people have already seen it. Nobody's
No,
going to
you're not
react
gonna
that
have
way again.
no, no.
But they're saying Endgame is or Doomsday is a sequel to Endgame, which just shows that nobody has been going to see their movies after
Yeah.
Endgame.
Yeah, I've heard that.
So they're
Yeah.
like, okay, if Endgame was the last movie you saw, you won't be lost. And
Yeah, that's
honestly,
what I
I don't
heard.
blame them because it's like y'all made a bunch of content after that nobody kept up with.
Yeah.
So you kind of have to pick up from Endgame because that's the last one that like the whole world watched.
Yes. Yes.
So I'm
Yeah.
curious about how they'll do it. Um, really, like after Endgame, you just had everybody watching like Spider-Man and maybe Guardians, but so many people had tapped out.
Yeah. They better I think it's gonna be the same thing as like first of all, I think they want their record back from Avatar. I think they want Endgame to be the highest grosser. I think it's gonna be like a
I don't know
Deadpool
why they want their
situation.
record back because it's owned by the same studio.
That's true. Then maybe not. Maybe not. That makes sense. Um, then I think that whatchamacallit, I think that when they release this, it's gonna be like a 2 billion movie. It's gonna make it some money, and then people are gonna go back to not caring about the other stuff again. Just like with Deadpool and Wolverine, that one made 1 billion, and then people were like, "Oh, everyone's back on the Marvel train." No, sir. No, no, it's over. Um, and if this movie's not good, bro, that's a problem. I think it will be, but if it's not, for whatever reason,
Yeah, I think it's still gonna make a profit because everybody's
hmm
gonna go
hmm
see it. But yeah,
hmm
it has to be good because they're kind of screwed if it's not.
they are
Um,
screwed if it's not.
I don't want it to be a nostalgia bait movie.
It's going to. Oh my God. They already showing pictures with exit. That's what I'm saying, bro. I'm like, do I really care? I mean,
You
I
know,
guess, bro.
so here's the thing though, with Marvel, you've seen everything. Like there's not very many new things they can do. And I think we're gonna get to the point where AI is just making Marvel movies, and it's like, oh, I want to see this movie where so and so, like where Hulk and Deadpool team up, and it'll
Hmm
just make that movie for you. And it's like Marvel is so formulaic that it could make the exact same movie that of their
Yes.
directors would make. So,
Yes.
and I'm not saying I want AI to make movies, but
hmm hmm
Disney Plus, they're already adding an
They're
AI
already doing
feature.
it. Yeah. They
I think
already
it's just
have.
gonna make shorts or something with their characters, but eventually I'm sure it'll be like, "Oh, you wanna have a movie made? Just tell us what you want and we'll make it for you."
It's already, you can't prove it, but it's starting to feel that way with some scripts for some movies and shows where it's
Oh,
super
yeah, because it's
generic.
like I've heard these lines. They're so dry.
They're
Stranger Things at
really
times feels
Stranger
like it's
Things
written.
is what I was gonna say. I was like, okay, hold up. Who wrote this?
Yeah, like the moments where it's like a character is trying to intimidate somebody else. It's like you better watch your back.
He said, "I'm gonna
It's
kick
like
your balls so hard that it's gonna be like some water balloons pop." I was like, oh, hmm.
yeah,
But yeah,
it's so corny.
yeah, yeah.
Will is a little corny in that show too sometimes, his acting.
Yeah,
It's
it
like, "We
is. It
have to
is.
stop Vecna or
Yeah.
else we'll all die." Like,
Oh, yeah, yeah,
it's really bad, but,
yeah,
yeah, no, AI, it's if Hollywood's gonna make bland content, then you might as well use AI to do it. Like, I saw there was a trailer out for the live action Moana, which that movie's not even 10 years old, I don't think, the cartoon.
I don't think so. No, I don't think so either. Yeah, I don't think
I
so.
haven't even really seen the original, but, yeah, I'm like, so this is just a copy and paste, and at that point, you can just have AI make something like that if you're just gonna make the exact same movie.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Um, I actually watched How to Train Your Dragon the other night, the live action.
Hmm.
I've never seen a live action remake that copied the original shot for shot and line for line. I'm not even joking. You could play them side by side and it's the exact same movie.
Really?
And that's why I didn't go to theaters to see that one. Because during the summer, I'm going to like almost every movie that comes out.
Hmm.
Not almost every movie, but a lot of movies. And that was one
Hmm.
I said, I'm gonna skip this because I've already seen it. I've seen the
Yeah,
cartoon.
yeah,
I'm not gonna give them my money. Of course,
yeah.
watching it on streaming, it's helping them out, but
Hmm.
I'm just paying for the streaming service. I'm not going to the theater and spending money on that
Hmm.
movie. But
Hmm.
yeah, it just felt so lazy. And look, with live action, you're never gonna win because it's like either you change too much or you kept everything the same. And they chose to keep everything the same. And I guess with kids' movies, it's a little different because parents just want to take something, or the parents just want to take their kids to see something, and
Hmm.
they know what How to Train Your Dragon is. They know what to expect from it,
Hmm.
and it's nostalgic for them. So it's easy to take kids to see that. That's why Lilo
Hmm.
and Stitch made a billion
Yeah.
because that's super nostalgic. But it's just so bland and lazy, and that's why I just feel like AI could do it at that point, and you don't have to spend any money. And again, I'm not saying I want AI to make movies. I just think that's the direction that we're gonna go in because these big corporations they don't want to spend that money and they're greedy as hell. So they're gonna start using AI to make these sort of things.
I think I think it was the secret in I think it was Secret Invasion. I think on
Hmm.
that show, I think the opening was AI, right?
It was, yeah. And people were not happy about it.
Yeah, yeah.
Um,
So,
yeah, and like everything has an AI feature now too. I saw Fortnite has an AI feature where you can talk to Darth Vader because what's his name? Who is it that plays Darth Vader again? Uh
the Hayden Christensen.
no, the voice of Darth Vader.
Oh, wasn't that
Earl Jones.
Earl Jones, James Earl Jones?
James Earl Jones, yeah. So he gave before he passed, I
Oh,
believe he gave Disney or yeah, I think it was he gave Disney like the rights to use his voice for Darth Vader, which I think that's cool because it's like you want your voice to live on through this character.
hmm, hmm.
People have got Darth Vader saying some fucked up shit on Fortnite.
I was gonna say, didn't he die? But yeah, that's crazy. Wait, so you could just ask him a question, or you can tell him what to say?
I guess people found a way to have him like you can talk to him and have like you can ask him a question, but I think people also found ways to just have him say stuff.
Yeah,
And Darth Vader's been calling people like the N word and
out of their
stuff like
names.
that.
Oh my. That's probably like the only reason I would get Fortnite because I haven't played that game in years, but that does sound pretty funny.
Yeah, like Darth Vader saying like he's gonna bitch slap you and stuff like that.
That's crazy.
I'm
I'm
like,
sure that's not what he
this is probably not what James Earl Jones
that's not
wanted.
what he had in mind. You know what? It probably is. He knew. He probably knew.
Yeah.
He was old at the time. He was like, whatever, bro. I'm about to get up out of here. Go ahead and do whatever you want.
Yeah,
Probably
might
did.
as well.
But that sounds funny, at least. That's a good use of AI. I will say that's a pretty good use of AI. I think that's pretty funny.
Yeah, I've been seeing some stuff get way out of hand though, where you cannot tell the difference if it's
Yeah, it's
real or
scary. It's
not.
scary. It's scary.
It's mainly with low quality, like iPhone shot videos. They haven't been able to do as much with like HD videos yet, but they're getting
Hmm.
there. But like with like Sora, they're really making it look like it's real. Like you cannot tell the difference. Like, have you seen the Jake Paul videos?
Mm-mm.
So people have been using Sora AI to make videos of Jake Paul coming out of the closet or doing makeup tutorials.
I haven't
And you
even
cannot tell the difference. You would think it's real. It's insane.
really.
But Jake Paul was actually a pretty good sport about it.
Okay.
He made a video in response. He was like, I don't know if you guys have been seeing these fake videos. And then he starts doing makeup while he's talking to the camera. um,
That's scary, man. That's gonna get somebody in trouble one day.
yeah, they need to start putting restrictions on it fast instead of
Yeah, yeah,
putting laws in place because it's about to
yeah,
get really bad.
yeah, 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 yeah.
So
Scary.
yeah, it was it's the Jake Paul one. It was like it's like I have an announcement in 3, 2, 1. He goes, I'm gay. It's
I have not seen that. I didn't know that
they
he. I keep seeing stuff of Jake Paul, but I keep on assuming it's just about like his fight coming up, so I keep skipping it. But
well,
I
it
had
could be
no idea
that.
that people were making. I had
Well,
no idea people were talking
there's
about it
also
like that.
been ones where like it's Michael Jackson.
Oh
There's one
yeah.
where Michael Jackson steals somebody's food.
Oh
Uh
really?
yeah, and there's another one where Michael Jackson's working at Walmart.
They're crazy. I saw one with Michael Jackson
Yeah.
and Tupac calling each other out for like a
I've seen some of
WWE
those.
match. Yeah.
Yeah. The Stephen Hawking ones, I gotta admit, are pretty good.
I
'Cause
haven't seen any of those, but I can already imagine that those are hilarious.
Stephen Hawking is in WWE and
Oh my goodness.
he's on the wheelchair and he's going off like the one of the rails and like body slamming somebody.
Mm, mm, mm.
Stephen Hawking and UFC, they have him doing like X Games going off the ramps.
Oh,
There's another one where he's like being chased by the police on his wheelchair. It's like just
that's crazy.
taking it too far.
I I saw there's like one that doesn't look real. I'm pretty sure part of it's intentional because it's funny how uncanny it looks. But there's like a chiropractor thing, and the
I've seen
chiropractor, yeah, 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 he'll like throw them through the wall. Those are funny.
yeah, like I'm not gonna say AI hasn't made some really funny stuff, and I
Yeah,
think it might be the road back to comedy, to be honest,
I can see that.
because AI, like I've been seeing people make some fucked up jokes with AI,
Yeah,
but nowadays people are so sensitive. If you make a comedy movie with AI, be like, well, I didn't make it,
it ain't
computer
bad.
made it.
That'd be funny.
And
Yeah,
then
that
once you do that, people get used to it, and then actual people can maybe start making comedies again. I don't know.
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
trying to be optimistic with it. I
yeah.
think AI is a good tool. I just don't trust these big companies with it because they're gonna abuse it somehow. I'm getting tired of the AI advertisements.
Yes, I hate those. I try to keep flagging them so I stop getting them. They're annoying.
Yeah, because it's like people used to get paid for that sort of thing.
That's what I'm. Yeah.
And I've done video editing for people that wanted me to it was like a marketing thing. They were like, just use this AI voice generator for the voiceover and have AI write the video for you, which don't get me wrong, it makes it easier for me, but I'm like, y'all couldn't just pay somebody
Yeah.
to do the voice and actually pay somebody to write the script for it. Like it's
Mhm.
I don't know. It's just kind of messed up.
Yeah, so many people are gonna lose their jobs.
Yeah, pretty
So,
much. I think it's already happening a little bit.
oh yeah, yeah, for sure it is.
I'll admit though, there's moments where I go to like a fast food place and somebody's just fucking everything up, and I'm like, "You're gonna get replaced by AI. You can't if you can't give me my chicken nuggies, you're gonna get replaced by a robot."
Yeah, yes, absolutely. Yeah, it's already happening, man. It's already happening. But I hope that there's still some level of, I don't know. I do think I mean based on nothing. So I won't say think. I'll say I feel like AI is going to be it's going to be easier to replace like just AI is going to be used in movies I think a little bit more than like books because I feel like it's a lot more easy to pick up on in books. Like the plus side about all of this like oversaturation with comic book movies is that like since I've gone back to comic books, it really is. I know a lot of people will say like all comics feel the same, and that's really not true. You have different artists, different arcs. A lot of them have like the flexibility to go a lot darker or a lot lighter. Like there's a comic that one of my students put me on called Batman the Cult, and he's being like tortured for a good portion of it. One of my friends put me on. I've never been the biggest Green Lantern fan. I liked John Stewart because I grew up on Justice League. Then I
Mhm.
liked Hal Jordan for a minute, and then after that, I was like, I mean, it's kind of corny his power set, but there's an old comic run called Green Lantern Emerald Knights that I never bothered to read, and I've been getting into that recently because it's actually about Superboy Prime getting a hold of the Yellow Lantern, and then eventually he
Oh,
gets
shit.
all the lanterns. Yes, and it's about the Sinestro Corps. There's a Mongol gets a Sinestro ring, and Superboy Prime gets so powerful that Sinestro has to team up with Green Lantern, I think Batman to stop him. Like it's really interesting stuff, and I was like, damn, I've forgotten that there's so much range and variance in all of these comics. I'm looking at my comic collection right now off the screen because in the movies they all feel the same because they just follow the same formula. In the comics, they're not like that. So
Yeah, and I think comic book movies should start being animated,
interesting.
and live action should start being a little more rare, maybe, which
Hmm.
probably won't be the case for a long time because DC Studios just got started.
Hmm.
Marvel's gonna keep trying to make movies for a while, but
Yeah,
I don't really want everything to be in one universe for one thing.
yeah. In one universe,
Like
yeah, that's the problem.
Spider-Verse is such a unique story. It's
Hmm.
not a generic Spider-Man story. It's dealing with the multiverse, which we've seen a lot of, but this does it in a creative way that's just not
Hmm.
it's not just nostalgia bait, you know?
Hmm. Yeah.
And it's animation, so it's different art styles.
Hmm.
And I think that's what comic book movies need. Make them feel like comic books, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
And you can be things won't seem as goofy if it's in cartoon form because it's a cartoon, but when you do it in
Yeah.
live action, sometimes it just
Yeah.
feels a little off. And
Yes.
yeah, I mean, I know animated movies take a little longer, but man, I would kill for an animated Batman Beyond movie.
Yes, bro. Yes. All of
That
those
would be so
images,
good.
so sick. Yeah. That would be cool.
So,
It's yeah. I even like Spider-Verse, they actually the multiverse isn't just like a MacGuffin and it's not just there to use to pull like nostalgic characters back into the fold. Like they actually deal with it. It's a big part of the story. There's consequences when you mess with canon events. Like they just pulled a Wolverine out in Deadpool and it seems to be totally fine. So there's no stakes in the MCU anymore. Because it's like you can always just go back to 2008 and get Robert Downey Jr.'s Iron Man back, either through whatever means they did in Deadpool. Like the TVA can do it, or they can time travel. Apparently, um, the what you call it. Ant-Man being freed from the quantum realm, by the way, by a rat. I thought that was stupid. I'll never get over that. I thought that was horrible, horrible writing. Um, oh yeah, there's even beyond the multiverse, like you were saying with cartoons, some things just feel they're more acceptable when they're goofier characters. But like Thor, this character has been assassinated, dude. Like he was a beast in Infinity War. The way he is now, like in Dooms, I'm telling you, he has to die. This fool has to
Oh, he's gonna
die.
die soon. I'm pretty sure of
God,
that.
bro.
But
He
no, what
died.
they
So
you know what they need to do? They got to kill off another one of his loved ones and make him serious. Like that's the only way you can make him serious again. They ruin the character so
it's,
much
they
that
just
that's the
killed Jane.
only way. That's the only way you can bring him back down.
They killed Jane and Love and Thunder, so we'll see, I guess.
Yeah,
He's
we'll
ruined. He
see.
is
But
ruined.
it's
Even
it's
if he's
Taika
he is
Waititi. It's
it is Taika. He's gone now.
yeah, luckily.
But see, like he'll be serious again, and you're just gonna get so much whiplash from that. You're gonna be like, okay, who the fuck is this character? Because he'll be serious again. He's going to, and you're gonna be like, what the fuck type of bipolar disorder is Thor suffering from? Because he's gone
Yeah.
from like it's gonna be weird, right? Like it feels like three different characters at this point. It's weird. He may as well be that man on Split.
Yeah, and the same thing happened with the Hulk too, and I feel like
Yes,
that's partly Taika Waititi as
that is
well,
for sure, for sure, for sure. Yes,
because he became a lot goofier. He became Mark
he's
Ruffalo,
Mark Ruffalo now, dude.
and
That's
if you look at how he was in the first Avengers movie, he was actually like a broken man that like
yes.
mentioned almost killing
Killing
himself,
himself. Yes,
and
yes.
he was dealing
Yes.
with like this anger that he was having trouble controlling. Like that's the kind of character I want. I want a character
Yeah.
that's dealing with that kind of trauma and
Yeah. Yes.
he's trying to like contain this rage. Like I don't
Mhm.
know, that's a much more interesting character than
Much more
fucking
compelling.
Mark Ruffalo.
Yes, and it's so there's so much distance from the first movie that Disney they probably forgot. They probably don't even do their own research on their own characters anymore. But in She-Hulk, this woman's talking about I'm better at dealing with my anger because I deal with it more than you. And it's like, okay, Bruce Banner almost took his own life. His father was abusive. He's on the run from the government all the time. His girlfriend's completely out of his life. He's dealing with like depression, the events of 2012 and the first Avengers. Natasha, who was the love of his life, I guess at one point, which I hated, she's dead now. And he just let that rock. She was like, I'm always angrier than you." He's like, "Yeah, I guess you are right, my cousin." It's like, come on, bro. All
Yeah,
of these characters.
they ran it so far into the ground that now they're having to like reboot the
Yes,
entire thing with Secret Wars, which is
yes,
kind of crazy. Which look, if they can make some, they need to put out just one movie a year after that
yes, bro. Yes, yes, yes.
and really focus on quality stories. I don't know. Like X-Men's already been done so much. Like, are you really gonna be able to bring people back for that?
No, you're not.
It's
You
I
can't.
think I still think they're gonna have some decline, like you said, after these Avengers movies, which I think these will still still be big because people are, they want that feeling back.
Hmm.
I just don't think it's gonna cause the kind of resurgence that they're hoping for.
No, it's not going to, man. I think the only property that they can milk, probably for my money after this, is Spider-Man. That's it. They can
Oh
make
yeah,
the
they can make a lot more Spider-Man movies because they're eventually gonna lead into like Miles Morales and
yeah,
there's more stories that they can tell.
yeah. They can make Spider-Man movies to death, and I'll still always be. I'll be there. I'll always be interested. At least I'll know that maybe Sony's trying to do something a little bit different from Disney. But
Yeah, and Tom Holland actually has a say in this new movie, which gives me
mhm,
some hope because he cares a lot about the
yeah,
character.
he cares a lot. He does his own stunts and everything, which I appreciate. Avengers is something that I'll watch, but I can't say that I'm as invested anymore. Just because it's like I don't know, man. I can't get past the fact that I already feel like disrespected as a fan. I kind of do by Disney and Marvel. Like I know they were calling fans toxic at one point for not wanting to see She-Hulk or the Marvels, and it's like the reality is nobody was watching it because they weren't good. Nothing else.
Mhm.
Nothing else. Like Black Panther made over $1 billion. If you make a good
Exactly.
movie, people will show up. So
Yeah.
it's crazy. Nobody knew who Guardians of the Galaxy even were, and people showed up because the
So it's
movie
a good
was
movie.
fucking good. So I don't know, man.
Yeah, and it does worry me a little bit because comic book movies have been keeping the theaters open.
Mm-hmm.
I'm hoping horror movies can still do
Horror.
it, and maybe some new franchises or something. We'll see. Maybe Shrek 5 will keep the theaters open. I don't know. I mean, studios are still planning movies to be in theaters, like, for
Yeah.
the future. I'm just hoping Netflix doesn't fuck things up if they still get it, and I'm trying to, like, prepare myself for a reality where we just don't have movie theaters one day,
Mm,
and that's why I'm trying to set up a home theater at some point in my life.
yeah. Yeah.
Um, but even then, a home theater doesn't compare to a giant IMAX screen.
Yeah. Yeah.
I also wanna make sure I take my son to the movies before they ever
Yeah.
start closing. But who
I
knows? Maybe that won't even happen, like, in the next 30 years. Like, there in the next 30 years, theaters could still be open as long as they don't go overboard with AI,
yeah.
keep making original stuff, and maybe we have more studios by then because we gotta
Yeah.
stop relying on Warner Brothers, Universal, Disney. We need some more studios,
Mm-hmm.
more, independent movies, and
Mm-hmm.
new franchises. Like, there's never a new franchise, and if there is, it's based off of something, you know?
Mm-hmm. 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 Yeah.
So,
I feel like it does feel like it's a bad thing for movies, the whole Netflix situation. But I feel like in general, even if there's a couple years where movie theaters don't exist anymore, I think they'll come back. Probably not like big like AMC or Cinemark, but I think as long as there's people who still love going to the movies, which there always will be, there's gonna be like even if it's just like a little mom and pop cinema, which would be cool. Like I could totally see myself opening up like a small little theater, and you know they're gonna make bank doing that because people are gonna always want to go to movie theaters.
I would like to open a theater one day. We gotta go in on that
That's
because
what I'm saying. That would be dope. Like, and people would go. They would go,
we can get
especially
some
if the
of
big
the
chains die.
we can get some of the people that you do, like, the weightlifting competitions with, have
Yeah,
them stand in the theaters, like.
no, freak those people. I'm not friends with any of those people. I'm fucking
Okay.
tired of you people. Y'all are talking shit on Instagram.
Oh,
All of you.
damn.
I'm tired of
Okay,
it.
never mind.
No, we can still get them though. I'm sure we can squash
Well,
it
we
on
just
chat.
gotta yeah, we just gotta hire bodybuilders to stand
Yeah,
in
no,
each
just
theater.
hire us. Just stand. We'll have some excellent security. Nobody will be talking.
Mhm.
It'll be great, bro. Plus, people will just be excited to be in like a movie theater and some like even when movies were opening up during the pandemic, like it wasn't Avengers Endgame type of audience, but people were still going because people want to get out the house and people want to go see a movie on the big screen with the crowd. So,
For sure. Yeah, and I think you make a good point that even if theaters started closing, they'd probably end up opening again
hmm
because there's the people that say, "Oh, I don't go to the movies anymore. I hate what the movies are now." They still go at least 2 or 3 times a year.
yeah,
Give it give them 1 year without movie
yeah,
theaters, and they're
give
gonna be
it, yeah,
like, "Damn, I miss that
yeah, I
experience."
miss it. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So,
'Cause that's like our escape. Because as movie theaters close, like with the direction that things are going with AI, like a lot of things are gonna start to be like taken over, or a lot of jobs are gonna be taken by AI, and people are just gonna need something to escape to. And I don't know, even just seeing all the different reactors has been encouraging because there's a lot of people, even just in the YouTube space and even in the comment section, that are just like really passionate about film, even if it's movies that they don't freaking like. Like, I hated Black Phone 2, I hated Ant-Man 3, I hated The Exorcist Believer, but all of those times, in some way, they were still worth the trip because I got to go to a movie.
yeah, and it sparks conversation.
Yeah,
We were
yeah,
able to have a very long conversation about the black phone because we did not like
because
the
we
new
didn't
one.
like it, yo. Yup.
Um, so there's always something to come out of it. And going to the movie theater, like, it's an experience.
Yeah.
Like, you remember the day you went to see that movie.
Yep.
It's like,
Oh shoot, my dog's knocking.
oh shit.
Listening.
Mine's sitting right next to me. She's being clingy.
Yep. Mine is being sleepy too. Come on, bro.
Yeah. Um,
Okay, you're good. You're good.
but yeah, it's like you go to the movies and like you remember the day you went and saw a certain movie, like, oh man, that day I went to see the Minions and then I got shot in the leg. Or I got punched in the face right after. I remember that day.
Because I wouldn't shut up.
Yeah.
Yeah, people will always want that experience, man. I think so. Can I see theater shutting down? I totally can, but I can also see like something's gonna happen, bro. Even if have you seen those like inflatable big projector screens?
Oh yeah, you can do those now, and
Yeah, even if
I
people
feel
just
like
start charging you to come into their backyard to watch a movie, like people are gonna have some type of gathering.
they're gonna find ways. And if you're showing classic movies, that can help. A lot of theaters have been doing a lot more
Yes.
rescreenings of
Yeah.
classic movies.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Um, I also think drive-in theaters should make a comeback
Yeah. There are some in
because
Houston.
there are some. One of them, my favorite one, closed down. Showboat Theater.
Did it close?
Yeah,
I know
it
Moonstruck.
unless they're bringing it back, I don't know. Maybe they will. But with a drive-in theater, I don't. I I think the Showboat one closed maybe because they weren't making enough on concessions, but the tickets were much cheaper there, and you got to see two movies. Um, and it's also you're in your own space. You're in your car. You're listening to the movie from there, and if you have good speakers in your car, you're listening to really good audio, and you're not dealing with other people talking.
Yeah. Uh,
So that's kind of a thing with it. I've also wondered if theaters should start like having some sort of a
I gotta. I'm listening. I gotta take my dog out if you're still talking.
okay. Yeah, no
He just
worries.
peed on the carpet, which he never does. Come on, Ali. I'm
Oh
sorry.
shit.
Yeah, he never does that. That's my
He
fault.
knew he was on camera.
It's all right. Come on, boy. That's my fault. You're not in trouble. Come on. But yeah, I know rooftop cinema is pretty cool.
I
Um,
was gonna say if theaters start having like a feature where you could use headphones,
yeah.
which I think they have that for people that are blind.
Do they? I know at rooftop cinema they
I
have
believe so.
headphones.
Yeah,
Huh.
I wonder if headphones would maybe help at all. Like, yeah, they don't sound as good as those big speakers, but I don't know. I mean, you're not having to hear people talk or like hear people eat their food or anything like that.
Yeah, the headphones are pretty cool just because you can adjust the volume on them too. Is the thing. So that's always nice. Um, I think where did I go? There was a theater called the Hippodrome in Waco. That one was kind of popular, but the catch with that theater is that it was like a take Ollie. It was you're okay, boy. It was like kind of just this old rundown building,
Mm-hmm.
and they had like an old projector on it, and that's where we all went to watch the first It movie, and it was
Okay.
really dope. But it's something like that, like somewhere really cheap. I know there's like an old abandoned theater at one of the malls in Houston. Like some place like that will just pop up, and they'll get
For
like a
sure.
projector, and people will
Yeah, I
stream
went
it.
to I went to a theater in Galveston recently and it had like a bowling alley which was really cool and it was a nice bowling alley.
Yeah, yeah,
Um
yeah, yeah.
the theater I watched it in though, like the projector was so dim, I couldn't tell what was going on. I was watching Predator and I thought there was something wrong with the movie. And then I
Mhm.
watched it at Cinemark and I was like, "Oh wow, that was just a really shitty projector because I could actually see the movie just fine."
Yeah,
Some
I,
old
I,
ass theater.
it was in this one was in Galveston. You said?
Yeah, I forget the name of it. I mean, it was a nice place. It seemed a little old, but the bowling
Yeah,
alley was really nice.
yeah, 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 yeah.
Which
I
more theaters could
think there's
like do well with
some.
that too. If you had stuff like bowling alleys or like huge arcades, give people a reason to go there that's not just for the movie. And then if you're already there, you're like, oh, why don't we go see a movie? I didn't know this one was out. Like we're already at the movies, you know?
Yep. Yeah. Yeah, there's some theaters that I think will probably. What is it called? It's like main event. I don't even know if that's a thing anymore. But there used to be a place called Incredible Pizza Place, kind of like main event. It had like bowling alleys, go karts, bowling, stuff like that. But it also had a
Oh
big
yeah,
theater. So things like that will stay open.
I remember that.
Yeah, I think it was called Incredible Pizza Place. So that's gonna be there.
Incredible Pizza Company, I think.
Something like that. Yeah, yeah. It's just gonna be the really big like AMC and Cinemark that struggle. Um. So yeah, after all of this, maybe it'll force people to be a little bit more creative.
Yeah, theaters just need to stop overcharging
Yeah,
and really advertise that they're like lowering their prices, and they'll
lowering their
probably
prices.
make
I
more
saw that.
money.
Yeah, I also saw they might stop doing so many commercials.
They'd better, because that drives me insane.
Yeah, I think that's also putting people off. Like it's a
Yeah.
combination of things, but that's just something that is in their control that will help them if they like stop putting so many commercials. It takes like 40 minutes for a movie to start, and people
Yeah,
are
and
not happy.
it's those big, like the big chains that do it. I have noticed less recently. I will say when I went to that Galveston theater, they showed 2 trailers, like 2 or 3, and then the movie started. I was like, "What the fuck is
Oh
happening?"
dang, really?
I was like, "Oh, damn.
Whoa.
It's how they
See,
roll
tell
here in Galveston, I guess."
yeah, because I don't really hear about that kind of thing
No,
happening,
they just
but
went they got straight to the movie because it was a locally owned theater. It wasn't some big chain. So, and that's how you get people to keep going.
what'd you say? You said because it was locally owned.
Yeah, I think because they get to make those kind of decisions, and I think probably benefit more from like some locally owned movie theaters, but I know it's kind of a tough business.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
But hey,
yeah. It's probably pretty expensive.
we could start a movie theater that's also a gym.
That would be probably pretty. That would be fun, but then somebody would get beat up because somebody would be making too much noise because there'd be somebody in the gym who keeps slamming their weights and
Yeah,
doesn't know how to be. There's always somebody who doesn't know etiquette.
unless you do just treadmill theaters, maybe.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's true. Somebody would still find a way, bro. People are just so inconsiderate. I don't. I will never lose faith in people finding a way to piss me off.
True.
But
You'd have people bringing food into like the treadmill theaters, and then you'd also have
yes,
like
bro. Yes, yes, yes. Something like that will happen. Oh
you would have a stench in that theater from all the sweat.
yeah, it would be bad. It would be all messed up.
Okay, so
So
we're gonna scrap that idea. Um,
it could be cool. It's just people suck.
yeah, no,
That's
they
the only
do.
like people. Come on, boy. Come on, come on, come on. Come here. But
I
nah,
also
that could
thought
be.
thought about opening a movie theater where each theater has a restroom attached to it, and there's a little window you can peek out while you're at the urinal, so you can still see the movie.
I missed like the very end of Wicked because I had to go because it was like a
Yeah,
longer
so
movie.
that
It
would
wasn't that long, I guess. The first one was long. The first one was
that
longer,
would
I
be
think.
helpful.
Yeah, that would be helpful. That would be helpful, especially for movies that are gonna be so freaking like this new Avatar movie is about to be 3 hours long. I think,
Yeah, I
um,
bought my tickets for it,
which
but
I'm not gonna watch.
I'm gonna watch it because I don't know. I feel like it'll be worth talking about maybe. And I've seen the first two. I'm
Yeah,
kind of just like, I'll watch it because it's meant to be seen in the theaters. But I'm just wondering, what else are they gonna do with Avatar at this point?
I've only seen the first
And
one.
okay, the second one's pretty good, but that one's also very long. And Avatar, it's like if you're not watching it at the theater, it's just not as fun at home. I tried
Hello?
rewatching. Hello,
Having trouble
can you hear me?
connecting? Hmm. Hello?
Hello.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, I don't know what that was about. But I've only seen the first Avatar movie.
Yeah, and it's the second one's good. But like I said, they're only great when you watch them in the theater because that's where they're meant to be seen. And then at home, it's kind of just like not the same. I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I heard. That's what I heard.
Yeah, so I if this one doesn't impress me, then it might be the last one I see.
I think he said he's trying to make like 5 of them.
Yeah, I'm worried that this one's just going to feel the exact same as the last.
And that's what I've been hearing. That's what I've been hearing. Doesn't mean it's true, but yeah.
Yeah, so I have heard that they're going to have like the fourth or fifth movie go to Earth.
That's what, yeah. He said by the time you get to 5, but I'm like, dude, that's TV. You're taking too long.
That's too many movies.
That's
Um so we'll see what direction they go, but
Is that even supposed to
if
be
it's
that one?
this one?
The 5th one when they go to Earth.
Yeah, no, he said the fifth one would be the last, but he said if this new one doesn't make the right amount of money, then he's just going to write a book that finishes the franchise. I'm like,
Wow, that's lame.
you really could have finished it with the last movie when you think
Yes.
about it.
He
Like,
could have just finished it. Yeah. Just hurry up. Just skip 4. Dude,
yeah,
he's doing way too much. Like I saw that he said that Avatar 9, or no, I think the script originally was like 9 hours for the second or third one. It's like, bro, why?
James Cameron talks out of his ass a lot.
That's what I was saying. I was like, he's kind of an
He's
asshole.
he's a senile old man.
He is.
Him and Quentin Tarantino.
Yep. Yep. Quentin Tarantino. Once you get to a certain age, you just like start talking, bro. Like
Pretty
just to hear
much.
yourself talk. You just want to hear yourself talking. You just start running your mouth. It's like, bro, come on, man.
You get into the grandpa phase where you're like, I'm tired of all this bullshit.
That's what happened,
You know?
bro. I saw something about Judi Dench yesterday. I don't know what made me look her up, but it was funny because her birthday's today now. But she was saying something about how she forgave Harvey Weinstein, and Harvey Weinstein like has served his time. And I was like, this woman is 91 years old. Who is get the mic away from her?
Yeah, I don't know about that one.
It's crazy. She's so old. That's not fair. She's talking crazy, but I'm like, bro, she's probably seen out. She probably doesn't even know where she is.
Probably not. Probably not.
Poor Judi Dench. Not really, but. And then I saw Betty. I was like, how old is she? Then I looked up Betty White. I'm like, wasn't Betty White 100? No, dog. Betty White was 99. Her birthday is in
Damn.
January. Her birthday is in January, so she just missed her 100th birthday because she died New Year's Eve. I was like, that's fucking crazy.
I just need to make it to at least 69 because that'll be a funny birthday.
Yeah, that would be crazy.
Yeah. I wonder if whenever I turn 67, people will still be saying 6'7".
No, they're not going to. They're not going to. That's going to be over, I'm sure.
It needs to die at some point.
It has to. It has to. It has to. My students are killing me. Shoot.
Yeah, it's so frustrating. They made a South Park episode about it, and it's pretty funny. Cartman becomes possessed because he's obsessed with 6'7". It's like a demonic thing. It's so funny.
I can see that being funny.
Yeah, they made an AI episode too about Sora AI, where like kids at school are making Sora videos. It's a good episode.
They need to make one about Labubu. I'm convinced that Labubu.
You haven't seen the Labubu episode either?
Nope.
They made a Labubu episode, and it's also demonic.
They do make it demonic. Yes, they're doing like a seance around it. Okay, I have seen that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Labubu is demonic.
They got Butters recording it, and he's.
Oh, I forgot about Butters.
Yeah, it's a funny episode. South Park never misses.
I haven't seen it in so long.
The new season's pretty funny. But yeah, I was happy to see my my Texans win this weekend.
Oh yeah, I figured that was gonna happen, dog. I figured that was gonna happen. Their defense.
I was worried as hell because the Chiefs always find a way to pull some bullshit, and
they do, but
the refs have helped them out for so long.
Yeah.
Patrick Mahomes got sacked this weekend, and he looked at the refs like, "Are y'all gonna do anything?"
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy.
It's like, bro, you're asking for a penalty for something that's allowed in football.
Yeah, of course, bro. That's what he's
It's so
used to.
stupid.
Hey man, what's his name? Rashid Rice got murdered. He died.
Yeah,
He got killed. That was crazy.
he got hit hard by Jalen Petrie.
He got popped. It wasn't even a tackle. It was just like shoulder pad to shoulder pad. So
They're aggressive as hell. Like it's insane
yeah,
that the defense is so good, like they're Super Bowl level, and our offense is just
yeah,
like below mediocre.
yeah.
Um, but they're getting wins because the defense is just
Their
that
defense.
good.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Their
Like
defense.
I this year, I genuinely believe they can make it to a Super Bowl just off of their defense.
Yeah, yeah. Their defense
But
is. It's also like a really wide open year. It's not wide open, but like I mean, this year looks pretty good
yeah,
because there's a lot of like my unfortunately Baltimore is struggling. Kansas is struggling. Uh, Buffalo is
and
still
those
doing their thing. Eagles, bro. Jalen Hurts threw 4 picks.
I saw that.
That's crazy.
Eagles are falling off a little bit.
I have never heard of
Um,
a reigning champ throw 4 picks in a pretty
happened with
crucial
the
point of the
Rams after
season.
they won the Super Bowl. They fell off hard.
With
I think
when they had Stafford,
yeah, pretty sure it was the
four.
year they
Yeah,
beat the Bengals in the Super Bowl.
that was after. That was after. Aaron
Didn't they
Donald
have
left, though,
Stafford?
huh? Yeah, I think so. That's
Okay.
Cup because Cooper Cup fell off. Aaron Donald left, I think.
Yeah.
Like it was pretty like a conceivable fall off. This is like I don't know what the hell's going on. I don't know what the hell's going on.
NFL is
First,
really
they don't.
weird right now in the AFC. Like
Yes, the AFC is.
Patriots are 11-2, which
Oh yeah, the Patriots are serious.
they're serious. The Broncos have been pretty good. And then yeah, the Ravens and the Chiefs are like they might be out of the playoffs, which is kind of crazy.
Crazy,
I
crazy,
I did
crazy.
not think the Texans would be either one of those teams this year.
Yeah, yeah,
So, yeah, it's insane, but I honestly think the Texans defense could beat the Broncos. I think they would have beat the Broncos if CJ Stroud didn't get injured that game.
yeah.
Um, and I think they probably could beat the Patriots. And
Hmm.
those are the two best teams in the AFC, so they have a chance this year.
Yeah,
Still preparing myself for disappointment because it's
yeah, yeah.
comes with football,
It's the
unfortunately.
yeah, yeah. You never know, man.
I was getting pissed the Chiefs game because I was like, "Are we gonna fuck this up? Or
I
the
I
Chiefs? Are they gonna help the Chiefs out? The refs?" I was getting annoyed.
the rest are their love affair with the Chiefs is coming to an end because they lost by what 1 point? I think 1 point. Yeah,
Yeah,
I saw.
last year everybody saw that the Chiefs were frauds because
Yeah, they got
they were
exposed.
winning every game by like a few points, and the refs were helping them out a lot last year. And then
Yeah.
once they made it to the Super Bowl, they got demolished on
Yes,
national
bro.
television.
Yes, they got. They looked like they did not belong in the Super Bowl because they did not belong in the Super Bowl. They
No,
didn't. The refs like swallowed the whistle when they got there, so they got fucked up.
yeah, and I think a ref even got fired last year because he was betting on
Really?
Chiefs games. Yeah, or just games in general. I'm like, yeah, we got to investigate these refs. Why is it the same
Yeah.
people every year?
Yes, 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 yes. So same thing with
So
NBA. All of these refs, bro.
they're horrible.
Yeah, man. I mean, what's the point of having a replay cam, or at least what's the point of showing it to us? Because everyone at home can see. It's crazy, bro. Like you may as
The
well just
announcers can see it too.
the
They
announcers will.
call it
Yeah,
out.
yeah, yeah. So I don't know, man. Something shady is going on, but yeah, this might be the. I don't know if it's the end of their dynasty, but something's gonna have to change on their team for sure. I
Yeah.
think Travis Kelsey probably washed.
Oh, he's definitely washed. Like
Been on the decline.
I was so happy when we intercepted the ball
Yes,
that he dropped
that he
in
dropped.
front of Taylor Swift.
That's crazy. That's crazy. He's falling off hard.
Yeah. Um, and he was being a crybaby about it
Of
too.
course, of course, of course, of course.
Um,
He beating up on his coach.
yeah. And yeah, that's the thing though with the Texans is if they do make it to the Super Bowl, which I'll be happy either way, win or lose, you made it to the Super Bowl, which the Texans have never made it since like they've been around since 2002 and they haven't made it yet. So
Mhm,
Um, it would be a win for me either way, but
mhm.
of course I would like them to win the Super Bowl. But the NFC, they have much better teams than the AFC.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's
Like there's a lot more winning teams in the NFC than the AFC.
yeah, that's how it goes for some reason in sports. I don't know, like, how to fix that, but it's the same thing with NBA. The East is a much tougher conference, and it's like, I don't know, man. I don't know if some trades just need to be done differently, but it's yeah,
I think it's just the schedules that they get. It's not
that's another thing too.
they're playing each other too much,
Mhm,
maybe.
mhm.
I don't really know. It's maybe there just hasn't been enough changes in the NFC, but the NFC, like, there's so many good teams that the Lions aren't even like in
Yeah,
playoff.
yeah.
They're not even a playoff contender right now.
Mhm, mhm.
Although they haven't been as good this season. So
Yeah, they fell off a little bit, but still, man.
yeah, I think NFC this year it's either going to be Packers, uh, Packers, Bears, or the Rams. Which that would be interesting.
I've been seeing a lot of Bills and Rams to the Super Bowl. That's what I've been seeing, which doesn't sound far out of the question, to be honest with you.
I think the Texans could beat the Bills. We already did it.
I agree. I
Although if
just
they're
think it,
playing them in Buffalo, it might be a
that's
little
what I was gonna
tricky.
say. I was gonna say it just depends on if you're playing them in Buffalo, dog. Um, we played them in Buffalo last year. It was snowing. They were comfortable. We clearly weren't. Um, and it's just hard to take down a very comfortable Josh Allen when your team's struggling.
I'm
So,
hoping he has PTSD if we go against him.
bro,
He looks scared as hell when he was going against the Texans defense.
yeah, he looked scared. He looked scared. So that's the
It
only thing.
it affected him in the game after. I saw him like being shaky the whole
I
time.
didn't
Like
see the game after. But I heard he looked scared against the Texans. That's just the only thing is like to in that snow, man.
it's different, yeah. And we live in Houston.
Yeah, man. Yeah, living in Houston is because even
Yeah.
the way it affected Baltimore, like I mean, it gets cold in Baltimore. Houston, a bunch of Texans going up there. I'm not saying they can't do it because they totally can.
I
It's
mean, they
just
beat the
better
Chiefs
be
in
prepared for that.
20-degree weather, but that's not snow.
That's
That's
not
just
snow,
cold.
man. Because Mark Andrews, that freaking bum, dropped the ball twice and then he fumbled twice when we played them in Buffalo. Lamar threw a pick early in the game. He adjusted well. Mark Andrews didn't. Um, by the time you make those adjustments, though, dog, it's like a little too late. Because we came. Let's see. So we had the winning play at the end because Mark Andrews dropped it in the end zone. We could have won it, but yeah, man. I don't know that weather.
It's a bitch.
Yeah, yeah. But
Lamar Jackson has he fallen off this year at
yes,
all?
fuck
Kind
yes,
of kind of seems like it.
yes, bro. Yes, he has. He has. Yeah.
Damn.
He's always getting hurt. He's missing all kinds of practices and I
Oh,
don't know.
really? You think
Hmm.
this is going to be his last year at the Ravens, or they're going to keep him?
No, 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 no. They're gonna keep him. They're gonna keep him. For
Okay.
sure. Keep him. Yeah. We
I
just
guess maybe they just need a new coach and
we 100% need a
rebuild.
new we 100% need a new coach. For sure we do.
Yeah, because I've been scared. Like I'm always scared when the Texans have to go against the Ravens because they're never able to beat them. We were lucky that Lamar Jackson wasn't around in that game earlier this year.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, yeah, the Texans. I think they thought they were unstoppable, and then they played the Seahawks, and then
Oh yeah, the
we
Seahawks.
got embarrassed.
Yeah, they look
Oh
good.
yeah, the Seahawks. Actually, that's probably one of the teams that can make it to the Super Bowl this year.
They could. They could. They look
I don't
scary.
want them to though, because
No.
if the Texans have to play them, that might be game over.
Yeah, yeah. You never know, man. I
But
just
that's if
no.
the Texans even make it.
Yeah, yeah. I do think they'll at least make a deep playoff run, though.
Yeah, it's our offense is just so questionable.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. it'll come. Maybe it'll come together. We'll see. We'll see. So,
Yeah. They hired somebody from the Patriots, which seems to be what our team always does is we hire people from like the old New England Patriots. I'm like, why are we doing this? Our general manager is a dumbass.
that's how I feel about my team, my Warriors, with our GM.
Yeah.
Uh, but all
I
right,
uh I haven't seen if the I haven't really been paying attention to the Rockets at all. They're doing pretty good right now, right?
they're doing pretty good. They're doing pretty good. But
Okay.
I think they look like they're a good regular season team. Are they going to do well in the playoffs? I still don't know yet. I still don't know yet because a lot of the people who are
Okay.
showing up are role players who haven't been to the play. Like Reed Shepard, is he going to be ready for a playoff moment? I don't really know. Um,
Yeah.
you're going to have to still rely on a 36-year-old to be healthy to carry you throughout the playoffs, and usually that's just not how things go. That's just not.
No.
The season is just too long for basketball. So it looks good,
True.
but it's 82 games for it's too long. So I don't know.
Yeah, you might be right.
We shall
But
see.
anyway, it's a good podcast today. I'm sorry if I kept you over
No, man, no, no, no.
time. Um yeah, we'll definitely have to do another one soon. Definitely before the end of this year because I think we should do a top 10
Oh yeah, that would
movies
be
of
fun.
the year.
That would be fun.
I've been putting together a list already, but we'll
Oh
see
yeah,
if any other movies in December make the list. I don't think Avatar's making it.
I'm not even. I don't think I watched that one, to be honest.
No. You know what movie I might go see is Anaconda.
Oh, that could be funny.
Yeah, we haven't gotten like a funny comedy movie like that in a while.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's been a minute. That could be a good
Yeah.
one.
And it's just kind of a random movie, so that's why I'm interested in it.
Yeah,
So,
yeah, yeah, for sure.
but
So,
anyway, I'll catch you later, bro. It's a good live
alrighty, man.
stream.
Good one, good one, good one. Just make
Yes,
sure.
sir.
Yeah.
Take it easy.
Yes, sir. You too, man. Catch you later.
All right.